How's your day going?
Amazing. Thanks, Jim.
I like
I'm
it.
happy to be here with you.
Our first time up in the booth together. And
Absolutely.
I think we are going to have a lot of fun. Why do you think that?
Why?
Yeah.
Well, main reason is I think we're really gonna give it to manager Chad Phillips.
I think so. I think
he
we're in for
needs
some
it.
questions.
Yeah.
You know, you being Kyle Lohman's wife and a very integral part of the Lightning. Mm-hmm. I played 18 holes of golf with Kyle yesterday.
Yes.
Talked about the Lightning a lot.
Yep.
And I think we're going to ask some questions. You know, if this series goes wrong for the Lightning, we might be in some trouble.
We could be in some trouble.
And,
Absolutely.
And we're gonna have a lot of fun with our viewers and all that stuff with all that. But what about the Legends, Jen? I mean, a team that probably this series is much more important for them at 18-18, right?
Absolutely. They're right in the middle of the pack there. Some wins tonight, and they can get right up. They're going to be right up in the mix with, you know, the ones and the Vaders are going to be in there at the end, right? So now it's just a matter of who are the other two teams that are going to make top four. I think it's going to be Snappers, Vipers. That's just my take. But important for the Legends here to get some wins so that they can at least be in the conversation.
Sure, and that fifth spot's up for grabs with the 4 seed playing the 5 seed. So, they're right in the middle of this thing. The Bombers getting swept by the Snappers pulled them back down.
Huge.
As well. Only 19 wins for them. So, the Legends find themselves in the middle of the pack, and they get a series against the bottom feeders here, and a sweep would go a long way.
Yep, this could be huge for them. To note on that Bomber series, though, they were missing Alex Fernandez, which was
very true, and Hollis Hale.
A huge hole.
Yes,
absolutely.
So, absolutely, but attendance is important, as we've seen with a lot of teams. So, and then the Legends are missing a few people, but let's get into that Lightning lineup. They are the road team, and we'll be leading off. Jen, if you want to take that one for me.
Yeah, we got batting up first is the one and only Kyle Lohman, the Cookie Monster. Let's hope he gets some of those tonight. Second, Bruce Huson, Bruce the Juice. We got Coney Runnels in that third spot. Look for some things from Cody. Anthony Michael, number 4. Jake Purdy, who's also the pitcher. Looks like he's going to be starting tonight for the Lightning.
Oh, wow.
He's going to be at the 5th spot. And we got Josh Towers coming in the bottom 6th spot.
A couple things stand out to me there, Jen, is Jake Purdy getting the game 1 start. I know Chad Phillips has been putting him as the game 1 starter. It's been a bit
interesting.
Of
okay, so we're not 100% sure there.
No,
right.
no, it's going to be Jake Purdy.
Okay.
He is starting, so I like that adjustment by the Lightning.
I do as well. Ooh.
Yes, that's good. That's Jen
Took that
approved.
one right in the arm.
Jen approved, and I'm going to welcome our Twitch viewers, as I like to do before the broadcast. And the real star of the show is going to be Jen next to me in the booth. I'm going to take a nice back seat, call the game, and you're the star tonight.
All right. I love the chat. I like being involved in the chat.
Yes.
Ooh, that ball's already left a mark.
Do want to welcome back Ref DP. Somebody hit you?
Yeah.
Already?
Yeah, already.
Look at that. Unbelievable, guys. Gosh. Trying to get off to a smooth start here. Absolutely. I do want to welcome back Ref DP. He's been out, been in the hospital, I believe, and making his nice return. So good to see him back in the chat. Everyone say what's up to him. And we were about 1 minute from game time. The Lightning, if they lose the first 2, Jen, I mean, it's possible this thing could start falling apart.
It could, yeah.
We
shall see. I'm always hopeful. I'm always rooting for the Lightning, of course. But it's not looking good.
Right. And do you think we're going to see some experimentation with them tonight? Maybe some guys like Dennis O'Brien possibly pitching, getting some guys some work as they look towards the future?
I'm hoping to see that. I've been rooting for that the entire season. I thought that would have been smart to do early on. But at this point, you're at the bottom. What if you get to lose?
Right.
There's nowhere else to go. So may as well use some guys. Yeah, see what Dennis O'Brien has. I mean, we saw him have a strikeout last series. Not a lot, but it's something.
Steve Mook took the words out of my mouth here, Jen. The poll from last Lightning series was overwhelming that you are the manager of the Lightning.
Right.
I'm just gonna pretend like you are. I'm gonna ask you questions. I'm gonna ask you questions like you're the manager. So in my mind, you have won that position from Chad, and I think everyone should treat her as such. So that is going to be a theme of tonight's broadcast.
All right, sounds great. I haven't done a ton of studying, but I'll just have to go with my gut.
Well, you've studied this man right here at the plate, Mr. Kyle Lohman, leading it off. Let's get it started here at the Hideaway. Casey Taravella taking the mound. Takes a nice pitch, something your man likes to do a lot. Walks quite a bit, has a very good eye at the plate.
He's a big advocate of that.
Yes, he is. Doesn't like to chase, likes to swing in his zone. When he gets cheated out of the zone is when you'll see Kyle get frustrated. Mm-hmm. High to left, that's hit foul.
something to note that Kyle gives credit to for the number one person in the league who gives a smart at bat. Who do you think it is?
Smart at bat, number one person in the league. Adam Tanek does a good job. Leads the league in walks.
He's up there.
Bruce Huson walks a lot. Who's it going to be?
Ryan Chen.
Yes. Chen is probably our leading MVP candidate at the moment, in my opinion. He's just a good player.
Absolutely.
And that's sprayed over to our friend Trench Pacone there for the Legends. Haven't talked about Trench much tonight.
He still has those white pants.
Yes.
I was really hoping to get rid of those. I was like, throw them in the trash. He still got them.
And now Tony Garay is also wearing white pants for the Legends, so he has a little partner in crime. We'll get into Tony Garay a little bit as we get going here, but manager Brad Ogden's very excited to have Tony back. Here's Bruce Huson. And that's sprayed. And that's a diving catch, missed by Ethan Wigfield. Taravella spins, turns around, fires. And first base umpire Jonathan Wilson saying that hit the ground, and Huson will take first.
Let's talk a little bit about the points here. I think people still have time to get their bets in on this game.
Absolutely.
Looks like it's a pick 'em. So
pouring in on the Legends. You're getting 2.5 to 1 right now on the Lightning.
Yeah, everything's getting buried on the Legends there.
And you know, both these teams are coming off. The Legends are not in good form either. I believe they've lost 5 of the last 6 or something like that. So, and no Derek Corral tonight. No Alex Garcia for the Legends tonight. So it is a shortened bunch.
Oh, no, Garcia. Okay, he was listed as a sub.
Yes,
All
Garcia was listed in the lineups, but I've been told that he is not going to be making the trip. No JT Church out of the pen either.
I think with the Legends, what we're going to want to highlight is if Nick Sansone is going to have a good night.
Sure. And Cody Reynolds, and that's spinning forward. That's a fair ball. Casey Taravella makes the easy play, and Reynolds is not off to a very happy start there.
No, Reynolds had a tough series last week.
He did.
He wasn't feeling too great after that. He's been beating himself up a lot.
Yep.
Yeah,
Reynolds.
Sometimes all it takes is one.
I saw Reynolds in the chat last night, kind of saying those are Chad moves, starting himself in the mound, possibly, and I don't want to say it too roughly, but maybe the manager putting himself in front of the team a little bit to get playing time, kind of a situation going on.
Absolutely.
That's what I'm talking about with the clubhouse being on the brink here.
What it feels like for the Lightning is it doesn't feel like they are, I mean, of course it doesn't feel like they're a cohesive unit, but it just doesn't feel like, I know they can probably hear me right now.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. They're expecting it. I've already warned them.
It doesn't feel like a team. It just feels like 12 guys.
Sure.
They're just there, There's a couple of them that are trying to rally around the idea, but yeah.
Sure. Wins are not the focal point of the goal.
Well, as they say, what rolls downhill, so those things start at the top.
Yeah, I agree, as many organizations do, as Anthony Michael check swings, but does go around there. Our first base umpire, Jonathan Wilson, busy in that first inning, makes the call, and he goes down on strikes, and that is no runs for the Legends. Let's talk about the Legends a little more.
Sure.
Because that's really the team that this series matters for.
Absolutely.
I mean, this is a huge series for the Legends.
Absolutely. Missing Alex Garcia, yes, like you said, is going to be huge. He was on an active hitting streak there. Yep. The other guys on a hitting streak, we got Casey Taravella, 5-game
streak, nice.
And Nick Sansone, 5-game as well.
Beautiful. We can get that lineup posted, that Legends lineup posted here, and we can give the rundown.
Oh, awesome. We got Nick Sansone leading off for the Legends. Jason Stevenson, a.k.a. J-Rock, coming in at second. Casey Taravella, batting third. He's also the pitcher. Billy Osgood, number 4. Our own Trench Pacone, our beloved Trench, coming in the 5th spot there. And Ethan Wigfield in that 6th spot.
Good to see Ethan getting some at-bats. And look at Tony Garay. Tony Garay, our viewers, our newer viewers may not know much about Tony Garay.
I don't either.
Right. I mean, Tony is the oldest player in the league. He's 54 years old, I believe. And he plays like he's 30.
Okay.
I mean, the guy is a monster. Brad has been very excited to get him back. Had some knee surgery.
So he's listed as a sub in the lineup.
Yes, this will be his first series back of the season.
Yep.
We haven't seen Tony Garay play since the middle of fall season.
Okay.
So it's a big deal to have him back. And when he gets in a bat, we're going to give him a nice ovation because he's a guy we like having around.
Sounds great.
An absolute monster on the softball field as well.
And here's the guy I'm looking at tonight. See what he can do to start things off.
Jake Purdy, the best pitcher on the Lightning. I don't think there's any qualm about that. He just hasn't started any game ones. Oh, you're talking about Sansone.
Sansone.
Yes. Seen some power numbers lately from him, haven't we? Mm-hmm. Hitting the ball pretty far.
Yep.
Chick still dig the long ball? Is that still a thing?
You heard right, Jim. I do want to bring up about Sansone is that last week he crossed 100 RBIs.
for his career.
Yep.
Very nice.
Yep. 18 players have that. He had 10 last week.
Whoa. 10 RBI, that crazy series against the Bombers.
Yeah.
What a wild game 3 that was, 16-13.
Oh
I really haven't recovered from that yet.
Yeah, I was a little bummed to see it end.
Right. And I know Brad was a little upset that he didn't get his chance in the bottom half
For
there.
sure.
And that's maybe a rule we revisit in the offseason.
I brought that up this week. I said maybe we revisit.
Right, then there was 2 outs in that inning when it was 16-13. If 3 runs in that game was nothing. I mean, that was getting put up easy.
Yeah,
so, yeah,
it was just a back and forth, run after run after run.
Right,
Yeah.
and a game that wasn't essentially a blowout either.
Exactly.
So, yeah, we may take a look at that in the offseason here as we have Casey Taravella coming up. 2 quick outs for the Legends. Yeah, good point. I was thinking about the same thing, Jen. We're already dialed in, already locked in early here on a beautiful Wednesday. Jen, we haven't discussed the conditions much. What a fabulous day here in Vegas. Perfect.
Amazing, especially after the win that we had yesterday. I was curious if we are going to have any
Yes, this is the best conditions I've seen in 6 weeks here. I mean, it is stale. The ball's not carrying. We're going to see lower scores today, in my opinion. I was watching BP. I saw about 3 or 4 balls go out.
The ball just doesn't move the
Right.
same way. Yeah.
It's being held up. There's a slight breeze, if any, coming in from the north. So that's going to be a nice day for pitching, I think.
One thing that I love to see with the nicer weather is we actually are going to have some fans. And we already do. We have a couple fans up there.
Yeah, looks like Dave Cabrera's at Ryan Chen up there, who you mentioned already at the top of the broadcast.
Yep.
Our leading MVP candidate up there on the container tonight.
Easy.
Love to see it. What's up, everybody in the chat? Yeah, Storm Glider, Zeno. What's good, everybody? In a great mood as Osgood goes down looking purdy. Showing some style there in the first. And that's going to bring, you know what time it is, Jen? It's the top of the second.
Leilani time.
It is Leilani time. The top of the second inning is brought to you by Leilani Acuna, the official realtor of PLW. Whether you're buying or selling a home, you now have a realtor trusted by PLW players and family. As you see her Instagram right there, why wouldn't you not want to connect with Leilani? Beautiful smile, great attitude, good overall person, and a supporter of PLW, which is what we like the most.
Clearly a very intelligent woman. You don't have to spend a lot of time with her to get that. So,
yeah, looking forward to getting the bunch together. Spent some time last night with Nikki D. Went out to Lazy Dog to pick the Night Owl's brain, trying to get my just put my feelers in throughout the league and get all my
Night
gossip.
Owl's new management, Logan Christie.
Logan Christie, yeah,
How about that?
Yes, made some interesting moves last night. They played tough against the Vaders, taking 1 of 2. Good to see the Night Owls playing a little bit better. As we have Jake Purdy leading things off here in the top half of the second inning. Look at Booger. He said Lonnie's his best friend.
Yeah.
I like that. Ground ball. Shortstop Whitfield. Bats it down with his chest. Fires into the PLW sign for the first out. See if the Lightning's bats can get going, Jen. That's
Absolutely.
really what's been the story, right?
The biggest thing is their approach. I mean, I don't even necessarily think it's that they can't hit the ball. It's the way that you approach an at-bat. And they're just swinging at a lot of stuff.
A nice long 18 holes with Kyle yesterday. It was windy. It was tough conditions. We talked a lot of PLW. I think that was the main thing, was just the chase rates and some of the approaches of the hitters. It's like they've gone into me mode instead of team mode at the plate, right?
I am glad that he had that time with you, though, because I think he needed to
he
vent a little bit, get that out.
He seemed a little bit frazzled, He seemed a little bit, it's a grind. We're 9 games in after tonight. It's a long season.
In spite of this all being for fun, which is ultimately what we want.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to win.
Right.
know?
I mean, you go 18 weeks getting your butt kicked. It's not fun.
Yeah, it feels bad, man.
That's when the clubhouse, and we talked a lot about, because my team, the Warbirds, are in a similar scenario. We have 12 wins. We've been getting beat up all year.
And I've seen you. I've seen you out there.
We get frustrated, but something seems different between the two clubhouses.
Sure.
We still, at the end of the day, are kind of hanging out a lot. We're just go do team things together. It's not like we, are against each other. Where the Lightning, sometimes there's some controversy there, right?
Sure.
So
I mean, it unfortunately it surrounds Chad Phillips.
Yeah, I mean, Chad's manager of the team, and the manager when you're 11 and something, you take, you're going to take some responsibility for that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
you got to take your lumps
maybe
either way.
the team is looking for a little bit more of that responsibility being put. Where Chad was up here doing an interview and they got swept, and it was just excuses for
He couldn't
for
take
3-4
responsibility.
minutes. There's no accountability in the interview,
Right.
And I told Chad that. I was, Chad, you just gave an interview and really just made excuses for your team for 3 minutes.
He's also very much of like a Monday morning quarterback, if you will. So it's once something happens, oh, well, I would have done this. Well, why didn't you suggest it prior to it happening?
Right. Yeah, I mean, hindsight is
2020.
Undefeated 2020 vision.
Yeah. So we do have a poll going right now, guys.
Yeah, who first to score?
Lightning Legends, or are we going to go zeros into extras?
And there's Chad Phillips making some plays at shortstop there. Self-acclaimed the best shortstop in the league. I mean, he has said that to me.
Oh, please. I talked about this last week with Trench, and we went through the list of shortstops in the league.
Yeah,
and we had a good laugh.
That was great. You guys did go shortstop by shortstop.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know. I mean, we watched Ethan Ibarra play last night, and the guy's an absolute stud.
Absolutely, yeah.
I mean, Chad, gets it done for a 45-year-old frail man. Does a pretty good job at short. But there's just not that many 45-year-old shortstops, unfortunately.
Right.
Yeah, I know. Dreamcatcher, I know. You're gonna get a little bit of that tonight. It's just when the Lightning are 18 wins, the manager's gonna take some hits. Yeah.
The universe brings you what you put out.
Booger is a big fan of Chad, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've been watching him in the chats. He's like, and Chad does have a cult following.
He does.
He does have a cult following. And it's good to be talked about. And that's I totally understand that. That's good.
It's okay. When someone plays victim all the time, it's a couple of people that are going to feel bad for him. I get it.
And that's opposite field. Finally, some offensive action to talk about, and that's going to hit the wall there for a double. Your boy Sansone getting it done for you.
Yep, there he goes. He's a beast.
Making you look good out there. Really our first hit of any kind so far. It's going to come with 2 outs here in the second.
He only needs 5 more of those to get 200 career.
Swing and a miss by J-Rock, who, he's last 2 or 3 weeks. It's been a small funk for his standards. And he lines that, though. That's in front of Kyle Lohman. Gets down. 2 out. RBI single for Jason Stevenson. Nick Sansone rounding third, coming in to score. And that poll has been answered. It is the Legends who strike first here on this Wednesday evening. Good. I'm glad to see the chat kicking back, getting some chat support. That's fine. We all
we got to balance it out.
We don't want to come across wrong.
Right.
Just remember we spend 18 weeks together, and there's things happen out here.
Yes, we have probably seen and heard many things that the chat has not.
Right. And I hang out with Chad a lot. I mean, I umpire with him Monday, Tuesday. It's all stuff that we talk to him about. We make fun of him. Mm-hmm. He works at places where we play poker at. We see him off the field too. So it goes deep out here.
Yeah.
So,
well, that could have gotten a lot more ugly for the Lightning there, but they got out of it with 1.
Yes, they did a very nice job. Let's see if they stick with Jake Purdy. Jake Purdy looks like he has some good stuff tonight.
He does, and when he's on, he just gets in that zone and he's on throwing strikes. So
let's see if we see. Does Chad give himself a start tonight? That's been a heavy point of contention. Is kind of Chad getting the game 1 starts. Yet the numbers say maybe that's not a great idea.
Right.
6.5 ERA.
Terrible.
Just and the guys like Lohman and Purdy have probably proven to take that role.
Right.
And go get game 1.
Right.
Game 1 is so huge in a 3-game series. You lose game 1, the thought of that sweep starts. Especially when you're 11 wins in, you lose that first game. Here we go again.
Here we go again.
Just like the last 10 weeks. So
right.
I think we've seen some of the complaints start there. So I'm glad to get to see Jake get the ball. Here's Bruce Huson with his old school Patriots hat. Oh, that tinks the bar at 51. You going to give us some Boston accent tonight?
I can a little bit.
Yeah,
oh yeah, comes out real easy.
It just kind of sneakily comes out, huh?
Yeah.
At least, okay. Ground ball, third base.
Foul ball.
Trending fair, but stays to the left of that pylon. Trench over there in his pants. So yeah, he didn't take the bait.
They just look goofy.
I wonder what.
That's my take.
Spinning forward ball. That's going to definitely go past that cheap line. Fair ball twice. That's happened to the Lightning. That's the worst way to get out in POW right there. how Reynolds and Huson gets out. Nobody likes getting out that way.
No. The dreaded dribbler.
The dreaded dribbler.
Yeah, we got to get that emote.
And here's Reynolds' his second appearance coming off of that dreaded dribbler, hitting from the left side tonight. What do you think about that? Had some success against the Warbirds from the left side.
And I think he probably had such a tough week last week. And, you know, as I said, he's being hard on himself, and he's probably just trying to switch things up, try something different.
Like we said, great time to try out some stuff. If there's ever a time to work on switch hitting, don't get worried about the Rookie of the Year stuff. Just work on your game and become a more complete player.
Right.
If the rookie, and that's a flare into right center. It's down. And yeah, man.
If you start overthinking things, and you know, it gets in your head. You know, a lot of sports, it's mental.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, we're all victims of that. Absolutely. As Reynolds does a good job getting his night going, one away.
Let's give a quick shout out to our stream team. Who do we have in the dungeon tonight?
Dungeon down there, it's Tom Gannon, I believe, is Greg Kelly down there, I believe. I've seen him roaming around.
Okay.
That's a strong graphics team right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
We got to keep an eye on our little producer message there. GK is going to be on us tonight.
I'll keep my eyes peeled.
Who else you seen out there?
Well, we got umps. We got third base. We got Max Fernandez.
Nice.
And we got J-Dubs over on first base.
J-Dubs looking stylish tonight. He's got the Crocs on. Look at that.
Oh, yeah, he's always got Crocs.
Yeah, little red Crocs, foul back by me.
I guess he's got a whole array of different colors.
Interesting. Crocs are on the mend. I'd like to hear what the chat has to say about are Crocs cool or not.
And our main ump, let's not forget, my guy, Rainbows, baby. Buck Burner.
Buck Burner. Wednesdays are usually Warbird Wednesday. You know, we do have Chris Warfield on the sky cam. Buck Burner as the main ump. Matt Petricus couldn't make it tonight. So Warbirds Wednesday, not all the way complete tonight. Strike three, look in there. Taravella dialing in. Both pitchers look pretty strong here at J-Lo.
By the way, look at that tan Buck has. It's pretty strong.
Buck's an outdoor guy. Buck likes to hike, camp, do things outdoors, and get a good tan that way. Look at that. And our chat is responding to the Crocs. Crocs with socks. Yeah, aggressive play. Agree.
They have lined ones as well. You can get the ones with the lining in it.
Really?
Yeah, they look pretty comfy.
That's next level color commentating by J-Lo.
That is hit hard.
Smacked by Jake. Wow, it passed two defenders. It's a dirty double.
There we go. Get some life for the Lightning.
Absolutely ripped by Jake Purdy. Past Trench Pacone. He had no chance. Past the outfielder, Billy Osgood as well. Second and third. Two-way. It's Josh Towers. We'd love to see Josh Towers get going. Do you like Towers, left-handed Josh Towers or right-handed?
Right-handed.
I think that's a consensus opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel that, Crony. Solid take there. Swinging a miss by Towers. Top bar, 54. 1-0 Legends. Top three just getting going here. As mentioned, I'd expect to see offense a little bit lower tonight. It is an absolutely fabulous Las Vegas day today. It's the best weather I've seen in weeks.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, this is perfect. Good job by Towers laying off. Definitely been his problem, especially on the inside half of the plate. Really chases him. I mean, what lefty doesn't like it inside? But his contact rate has been low there. 2-2. Taravilla's delivery. Swing and a miss. 2 outs, 2 on, 2-2 count. Can't get the run home.
Can't deliver.
The Lightning, you know, a lot of people think the Lightning were in a good spot tonight. I was talking to some of the guys before the game.
Oh, interesting.
You know, a lot of the stream team were asking for their opinions on their series. They thought the Lightning had a shot tonight. Legends are not exactly playing great ball coming in.
No, but they can put hits together, and they can get runs on the board. And, you know, that's where the Lightning struggles the most. So,
oh, boy.
Even if it's 1-0, 1-0, 1-0, you know.
You know, I was even looking at the Lightning's pitching numbers. I mean, Purdy's 4 ERA, Loman's high 3s. You know, you got Towers and not pretty high. Chad Phillips in the 6s. Just seems when you're at the bottom, you're not doing much anything well.
Right.
And then when you are do something well, it's like your golf game. My irons are on. I can't putt.
You can't put everything together.
I'm pitching
it's
well.
Like
I
one
would
piece
get
works.
hit. That's the night out series go. Or playing good defense and pitching, I don't hit. You know, it's just like only 2 of the 3 things can be on, you know, at
or
one
synced
time.
Up.
Yes. So this is how it goes. As that camera shot. This is the worst I've ever looked on camera, J-Lo.
No.
You're outclassing me.
Oh, stop.
Big a time. I think our chat would agree. Being highly, highly outclassed.
I'll tell you what I tell Trench is we complement each other.
Yes, there we go. I like that.
One doesn't take the shine off the other. It's
I like that. Makes me feel pretty. That makes me feel real good. Supplemental.
Right.
Yes.
Supplemental.
We together we add into something great. Or you just take something that's already great and just throw me in there, and it's just
Brightens it up.
Yeah. Yes. I just kind of fade, as that's the first out here in the bottom of the third.
If anyone is interested in Beautiful Woman, Josh Atkinson's wife is here.
Ah.
She's down on the third baseline.
Yes, you are
Maybe at some
correct.
point we'll see her.
Yeah, I'm sure Warfield and the Sky Cam will be doing work on that. Yeah, we do have a
There
well-attended
she
series. Beautiful work by our cameraman there. And up the first baseline, the Legends always bring support as well. So well protected is Trench Pacone down looking. Purdy's got his bounce in his step tonight. He's hopping around. And these are pitching conditions. I think that's going to... Oh, look, Andrew Leday's here. Look at that. Superstar on camera.
Oh, love
That's
Andrew.
An absolute superstar right there. What a monster he is. Wearing a ones hat. Did you see that? The owner of the Cajuns wearing a ones hat.
Okay. Well, I mean, how could you not be a Ones fan?
That's controversy there.
I think if you're not a Ones fan, you're just a hater.
It's true, but I mean,
Right?
he might be facing the ones first round. Cajuns ones is an absolute possibility.
Yeah.
Wakefield goes down. Purdy making quick work of the Legends. 1-0 after 3.
Well, you know what that reminds me of, Jim? Like, I always try to think of, how you were as a kid.
Right.
You didn't have one team, right? You liked a bunch of teams because you just liked baseball,
That's true.
right?
Yeah, for the most part. I mean,
It's
it
like
depends
that.
how.
It's that kid mentality. You're not
Right.
jaded yet, or you're not. It's a little more innocent.
Yeah, and then you kind of grow and get.
Yeah, and
Influenced.
some clubs more than others are.
Then you may switch teams and and then get called an imposter and all that.
There's a good Seinfeld bit where he talks about that, and he's like, you love a guy on your team. He could be on your team for years, and he's the greatest thing ever. And all of a sudden, he switches teams. He's like, the only thing different is a different shirt.
Yeah.
So he's like, boo, different shirt, boo.
Like Jock Peterson, longtime Dodger,
Right.
goes to the Giants. There's a lot of players
Different
like
shirt.
that, right?
Yeah.
A lot of players like that. Yeah, you get older. I'm bad with that at my age now. I love every team. I just love baseball. I love football.
There's some that are always received well, though. So
Yeah.
I was at Fenway when Nomar came back to play against us. Nomar.
Nomar. There we go. Nice.
And he was very well received.
That's a good class. And let's pay attention here to your man. Your man. What do you Trent say? Schmoopy?
Schmoopy. That's
Schmoopy.
also from Seinfeld. We love Seinfeld.
Yes, you guys are big Seinfeld fans. I try to keep up with you guys. I do okay. I do okay. Ground ball, shortstop. Wakefield. Fires. Beautifully done there. Legends defense looks pretty decent early.
Yep, looking good.
Yeah, this is a kind of...
Wiggy's solid out there,
Yeah, he is.
generally, so.
And it's going to be Bruce Huson. It's not going to be a power tonight. It's not going to be power that gets it done. Not home run conditions. I'd be surprised if we see a handful tonight of home runs. What's ref asking me? Champions League semifinals. I did watch that today. Amazing stuff. Both those legs.
Oh, yeah?
Both those Man City Real Madrid legs were
Oh, yeah, you're a big...
unbelievable.
You're a big football guy.
I am a football fan, absolutely. Yeah, that was unbelievable stuff, though. Regardless, if sports fans fouled off by Huson, sports fans that's something you should rejoice as a sports fan. What happened in that 2 legs there, 2-2 to Huson. See if Taravella comes in. Oh, it's going to be 57.
Waffle Waffles, Dodos plays for the Warbirds.
Yep, I'm on the Birds. That makes me sad. He doesn't know that because that's just the Warbirds just haven't. Yeah, we've been a little bit rough this year. Yeah, we haven't. We've lost some heartbreakers, and yeah, we're sitting in the depths of PLW right now.
12 and 24.
12 and 24, J-Lo. But I
Eek.
feel like we're getting on just fine. Our squad. I don't think there's any.
No,
people
no
down on
bad
each other.
blood.
No,
it feels good when you guys are out there.
Right,
yeah, for
right.
Sure.
We're at the point of the season where we want to have fun and we understand what's going on. As Alyssa telling me, is it TikTok time already? Is it time?
Is it?
Is it TikTok time? Maybe between innings, I'm going to get on TikTok. pretty
Okay.
good here.
Let's get on them.
Thanks, Alyssa. I
So much
appreciate
better
that.
over here on Twitch.
Will run be enough? New pull up there. Does it seem like a 1-0 game to you? Is your 1-0 detector on?
Well, I just said that a few minutes ago.
It just feels like a
The,
1-0.
the Lightning could easily lose 1-0. Yeah, for sure.
That would be pretty.
I
This
hope
is what
not.
I'm talking about. If that happens, 1-0 Lightning Legends. I mean, you play good defense, you pitch, we can't hit. Against the Warbirds, they put up 20-something runs. All of a sudden, pitching and defense dead. I mean, it's just one of those crazy
It's mental.
seasons where it's just nothing's clicking. A 1-0 defeat would be, I think, pretty rough. And we may have to talk about some some off-season changes, J-Lo. J-Lo, could I do something crazy tonight? I'm gonna tease the chat here.
Oh, okay. I love it.
I might do something tonight that's never been done.
Okay.
If the Lightning lose the first 2 games of the series, I'm for sure doing it.
Okay.
You're
gonna tell me later.
I'm gonna tell right now what I'm gonna do,
okay.
but I'm not gonna tell any specifics.
Okay.
I'm gonna make this is Warbirds approved, a live trade offer on camera, on stream. I'm gonna make an offer, a live offer.
Yes.
To manager Chad Phillips.
Okay.
On behalf of the Warbirds. And
I'm loving it.
And Buck Burner is looking to my right.
Buck is.
Buck's not involved in the offer.
Okay.
But
you're not going anywhere, Buck.
We're gonna, if I'm convinced, I may do it if they lose 1 game, but if they lose the first 2, I'm making the offer.
Okay.
Live on.
Yes, I'm
live
excited.
on air. Yes, an official POW approved. Chris Warfield has signed off on this offer.
Okay.
And let's see where it goes as the trade deadline approaches. Right.
Loving it.
Yes. So that's going to be something that's going to. I'm not involved in the deal. All right. It's not making an offer to the Lightning. I'm not going to play for the Lightning, Dobbins.
You won't don't make any other specifics.
Yes.
Just that one.
There's my tease. I think that's a good tease.
It is.
Solid tease there. That's 55, double nickels from Purdy. Feeling it. Here's Sansone. And that's opposite field. Chad Phillips on the ground. Spills it. And then does that.
Trench is,
no.
Trench is in the chat from... Where is he at?
Yeah, the chat's...
He's out there in his uniform.
Yeah, he's over there in the
lineup
first base dugout.
And he's in the chat.
Just giving some solid feedback for our viewers there. And that's the thing that we call, what we say radar gun manipulation. Right. Some guys, 55 does look 60. I mean, and Purdy is one of those guys. Swing and a miss by Stevenson. Did you see that play from Sparkles there? What do you think of that play? Short. We got a runner at first. Chad kind of bobbled that one. That was...
Knee pad Chad.
There's Chad on the ground first time tonight. Kind of tried to shuffle it to Purdy there. Ground ball. Chad getting another chance. Charges. Goes to second base. Reynolds. Fires. And that dips. That looked like that was hitting us. That was coming our way.
It's coming right in my face.
That dipped at the last second.
I still have a red mark on my arm from earlier.
I know. Ridiculous.
Really don't want to take one to the dome.
And that double play was too late, not in time. J-Rock's at first base, 1 away. As the Legends making more comments about Purdy's pitches looking quick.
Mm-hmm.
I think that works. A wiffle ball getting affected by, some guys just look like they're throwing really hard. Ryan Chen's like that. He looks like he's throwing 65.
And he can throw that easily too.
Right, but if the radar picks it up, it's 54.
Right.
I mean, it does. Not all 55s look alike, for sure. That is a thing.
I don't know. You know more than me because I don't know. I know what I watch of pitching in this league, but I, in no way, shape, or form, can pitch.
A lot of guys, you'll hear that talk a lot. Like Stepna in Game 3 with the Vaders, we were complaining about that. Oh man, that looks like it's hard. Boom, 54. So yeah, it is strange how that works. I haven't quite figured that out in myself. I just go hit. Purdy fires 58.
That's what we love about you, Jim.
Oh yeah, it's just a ball.
You don't second guess anything. You just go for it.
People ask me for advice. I'm bad at it though. I'll just hit. Like, what do I do to raise my average? I was like, I just hit the ball.
Pick things up and put them down.
I think Trench had a good story with he asked Leday for tips, and Leday's the same way. Leday's like, I just swing the bat and it goes. Thanks, Ann. Thanks, Leday.
Yeah, the guy you got to ask
Appreciate
is TV7.
That's true. High to the left. It's going to be our first home run of the evening.
That is out of here. Smoked by Billy Osgood.
Billy Osgood. The two guys that really need to step up is Sansone and Osgood in the power department. Osgood jolts that into left field. 3-0 Lightning. Not good, J-Lo. Not good for the clubhouse.
This is no good.
I mean, I kind of want to see carnage. I love carnage. I love seeing things fall apart.
But you're also a human being, and
Right.
Unless it's the Warbirds in the 60s.
But I mean, the Lightning are kind of our big rival. The Warbirds.
That's true.
I mean,
yeah.
so
and I mean, you're in the standings. You're 9 and 10.
That's right. That's right.
So
50.
as a Warbird,
Right. Yeah. Maybe I'm a little biased. I have to acknowledge my own bias. Just like you root for the Lightning because your
Right.
Schmoopy's on there.
Yep.
No, I was on the golf course with Kyle, and it's in your phone and everything. I think you called it on the course. I see Schmoopy on the Trench Pacone. That's got tailspin. Nice play with the right hand extended. Whoa, Josh Atkinson made a beautiful play in left field.
But I've also refused to get any Lightning merch or gear or anything, which is a little point of contention.
Oh, boycott.
But, well, partially boycott, but I just keep thinking, part of me keeps going, well, maybe he won't be on the Lightning anymore.
Well, we'll see.
So.
We'll see. I think I don't want to give away too much with what some players tell me things in secrecy, That's flared to left field by Wigfield, but some 2-out damage by the Legends, 3-0.
So fans know about one really cool thing that I have, which is I have a signed Taylor Briner Snappers jersey.
It's big time.
It's huge. It's probably, yeah. Okay, so.
It's really big time.
Rivaling that, possibly topping that, I got a new addition to my PLW collection.
What do you got?
Wait till you hear it. I have a signed perfect game ball from Ryan Chen.
What?
Yep.
Like in
from the day that he pitched the perfect game.
And it was the ball that was used in play.
It was in play.
That's an impressive one. That could go.
Nobody could top that.
That could go for a pretty penny there.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan Chen's he's big time two-way player, leading the PLW in both ways, hitting and pitching.
He's a stud
for me,
sure.
It's a runaway MVP race.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, some of these races to me are a little bit runaway. People are talking about how they're so close.
Right.
I don't want to. And the Rookie of the Year.
Do you think that's just to have discussions?
Yeah, it's fun to talk about. I don't think the Rookie of the Year race is that close either.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
It's really not close. We love to talk about it.
Right.
But, to me, Kyle Etter is the runaway favorite. Plays for the best team. And putting up the numbers.
Who agrees with you is Evan Shields.
Right.
I don't know if he's.
I haven't seen Evan too much.
I haven't seen him tonight, but.
Yeah, I just don't think it's that. We love to talk about it and create drama, but in reality, when you look at the numbers, that thing is kind of a runaway here. And no offense to Runnels or any of those guys, but when you're the best rookie on the best team, that makes it pretty easy. There's Evan. Yeah, look at that.
Oh, he's up in there.
Giving you some love.
He's here.
What's
up, Evan?
He did say he was. I think he had maybe a A's game to attend tonight, if I remember correctly. Ground ball. That's trending fair. It is fair. Trench picks it up, fires, and gets him in time. Nice awareness there by Trench Pacone, and more unfortunate breaks for the Lightning offense. Just seems that's how it goes.
Somebody wants me to donate the Chenny ball. I don't know. You guys might have to pry that from my hands.
That's a big one. That's a big one there. Need some insurance. Of course you need insurance. That wins in the poll. Good work. Good work by our viewers there.
TikTok time?
No.
Oh, I don't know the passcode.
Uh-oh.
Whose phone is it?
We got to go Tom Gannon relief here.
Tommy boy, what's your passcode?
Here's Purdy. Gannon is always reachable via FB Messenger. Slider missing down. Purdy's going to walk. First walk to Taravella. Top 5. Do the Lightning have 3 runs in them?
Oh, we got it right here.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Perfect.
Told you, we got
GK clutch.
We got some serious graphics support down there tonight.
GK, we got fans asking about Kirby. Do we have an update on Kirby?
The ref. Josh Towers, 1 away. Taravella deals. Spinning ball back to Taravella. Bats it down. Goes to second base. Wigfield shuffles, fires, pulls it. That's down.
Looks
misses
like it was
the
low.
play.
Yep.
Yes, yes. Let's see if we can get Kyle Lohman going here.
Yeah, let's go, Schmoop.
Let's get him going. Swing and a miss. That's not his game.
No.
Not his game. Chasing, pressing.
He's changing his bat.
New bat. I like that.
I've seen him do that before, and then he smashes it out.
What's going on if he's changing bats mid at bat? That's what's going on in the head there.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's something, It's a mental thing. Get a new bat. Mm-hmm. Kind of like a reset button. Go take there. Here's the 1-2. Slider taken down and away. Missed again. Good job by Kyle getting the count full. 2 outs. Looking to get the tying run to the plate. Top 5. Game 1. Fantastic day here in Las Vegas. Taravella with 1 walk. He delivers. And misses. Back-to-back walks for the Lightning. Walks out Casey Taravella. Taravella's line 4 2/3 innings. No runs. He's responsible for the runners at first and second here.
Kirby?
And it's
We got a Kirby chant going.
Kirby bucket. He's back. Jason Stevenson taking the hill. First time Kirby's been in. It's probably the first time I've been in the booth with him with Kirby bucket going for a while. Multo Mike. He's back. Welcome back aboard, Multo Mike. Love seeing that. It's Jason Stevenson coming up. Look at camera focused on J-Lo, dialed in right there. Look at that seriousness.
Oh, I feel like
Absolutely.
just call me a boomer right now trying to figure this out.
Yeah, I know. TikTok, not my specialty at all.
Well, usually
I like telling TikTok to go to Twitch.
it should just come up on activity.
I love that part. Here we go. Tying run at the plate.
Thanks,
There's Mr.
Tom.
Cannon coming up.
Oh, look who it is. Dr. Winkley. Nice to see you, bud.
Bruce Huson, right guy at the plate here. Tying run. Slider, ripped. Triple off the wall. Bruce Huson gets around on one, and he's going to plate 2 and go to third base himself as the tying run. And the Lightning showing some
Here we
fight
go.
here.
I love it.
2 runs come across, back-to-back walks, come back to punish Taravella. And here we go.
What's up, guys? If you're on TikTok, get on over here to Twitch.
There we go. We're back.
Multiple camera angles. Commentators, get up in the chat. Get wiffle points just for watching. Use those points to get cool stuff.
We're going to be going aggressive after TikTok. The rest of the night.
Let's do it.
Chat's going to hold us accountable for that. Here's Reynolds, 2-1. Slider. Misses up.
This little rally could be just what the Lightning needed. Just get a
3-1.
spark going.
Big pitch here. 54 into the pan. Reynolds not swinging there. Let's get the 3-1 pitch. Runner in scoring position. I don't think a walk here benefits the Lightning. I like being aggressive. Mm-hmm. And he's going to walk. It's going to bring up Anthony Michael, who's been he's also been struggling a little bit at the plate. When he first joined the Lightning, he was just on fire.
He was on.
Yeah,
and
for
last
sure. Couple series,
it was exciting.
He's a good hitter, though. I thought that was a good addition the Lightning made. Mm-hmm. Good spot for him here. 0-1. Screwball, shortstop. Whitfield has an easy force to second and does just that to Tony Garay. J-Rock coming in, getting it done. I like walking Reynolds there. That 3-1 pitch to Reynolds, if you can do that over again, maybe be a little more aggressive on that slider and get it done yourself. But the walk happens, and Michael hits it hard, but right at somebody. That's just how it goes. Tough business out there, J-Lo.
Yeah.
It's tough out there. But 2 runs for the Lightning, 3-2.
It's kind of hard out here.
Man, Jake Purdy getting some support. Look at that. No love. The camera is focused one away at J-Lo. Broadcaster cam, I have no chance tonight.
What do you mean? Look at how well dressed you are.
You wore the
nice
shirt.
lavender color.
You went a little low. Your
hair is done.
Should I go a button lower tonight?
Yes.
Yeah, should I go a button?
Yes.
I don't know if I can pull it off.
Multiple demographics up here in the chat. I have not just one.
Oh, that's good. Oh, yeah, look at that. Warbirds love that in the chat. Strike 1 at 54. Purdy has pitched really well tonight. Unfortunate to be down. Big hit by Billy Osgood, the difference so far. And that's flared left center. Looks like it's a no man's land. Phillips makes contact, and it's kicked. And that's out of play. That's already a dead ball.
okay.
That's true. Yes, we've established that in the past where Once the play's dead, it is dead. Kicked out of play by Bruce Huson there. That was a nice strike by Bruce. Here's J-Rock, leadoff man aboard. Do you think a more accomplished shortstop may have had that ball?
Mm-hmm.
For sure. Shortstop, dribbler.
I think they have a better chance, like percentage-wise. Anyway.
Reynolds fires, throws a slider, pulls it in the left panel.
Oh, who is that in the chat? I can't read it.
The
PLW fan. He's going to give
fan.
2 subs to the first 2 that come from TikTok.
Yeah, consider that done. PLW fan's been on that. That's been kind of a theme. That's kind of a theme he's been doing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's been writing checks. And then you go.
He got a hype train going. Got me into it to help out.
Then we all start spending money, and it's funny how that works. Taravella goes down swinging here. It's up to Billy Osgood. Yeah, those hype trains. Nothing gets me not too many things get me more pumped up than that.
Dragon Lady, someone was rude about you. Do they want to go down?
And that's Dennis O'Brien. Where's Dragon Lady? What'd she say?
Someone was rude about her. Send him to me.
I know the details of the story. I'm not going to get into it.
All right, we'll talk later.
Yes. It's been taken care of.
Okay,
That's all I got to say. It's been taken care of.
Good.
Totally understand where that's coming from. Dragon Lady, you're welcome back here anytime, of course. Love having you. Yeah, do not, no hiding out.
You are very loved.
It's been handled, and you are good to go. I just want to make that definitely a point.
I was like, I will kick somebody's, you know what.
It's like chat police like the button undo. Yeah, see?
See? I told you, fans would like it.
I'm not supporting the enhancements you are, J-Lo.
It's not about, it's about confidence.
Yeah. Maybe I'm lacking on that too? No, not lacking.
No.
Not lacking there. I wouldn't be wearing a purple shirt. Just kidding.
Here's my thing as a woman that I've told Kyle many times. This is my body.
Yeah.
So what do you want me to do?
You didn't choose it. Yeah, it's just what you're born with. Got to wear it.
Exactly.
It's a great attitude.
You got to rock it.
Got to rock what you got. Love that. Dragon Lady, obsessed with your look tonight. I think she speaks for many people tonight. Obsessed with J-Lo.
Maybe one of these times soon we can actually hang out here.
Screwball had Dragon Lady in the booth.
We'll get a J-Lo Dragon Lady on the container.
That was a good time.
I know. I was watching.
That was a great time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite times in the booth. And check swing by Purdy.
What is this tattoo J-Rock's got on his leg?
What do we got? I don't know.
It's like a tree?
Graphics? Yeah, like a...
Kind of looks like a tree. No. Graphics.
Yeah.
Just a design.
Things?
He's like, I like this design.
Yeah, shapes.
Can you put it on my leg?
Shapes and angles. And
I'm sure it has more meaning.
Yeah, not sure. Screwball swing and a miss. 2 check swings there from Purdy. Lightning down to the last 2 outs in game 1. Oh, boy. I don't know. Bottom of the order. Josh Towers needs to get something going. A walk, anything will do here. J-Rock with 1 walk. Pitch. Slider. 59. That's too hot. The 1-1. Screwball. Center field. Drifting towards left. Ethan Wickfield, the shortstop, gets out there, gets under it, makes a big out there, 2 away.
Definitely the better of the 2 shortstops out on the field tonight.
Yeah, that was handled. He had a little trouble with it, and it's going to come down to your man here. Let's see if Kyle can get a charge into one. He definitely has the capability.
I think he's just got to get mad. Get mad, get mean.
I like that. I mean, like, when I get in the box, it's like something goes on. I'm just mad. Like I just immediately get really upset.
Well, for you, I
don't know why.
It's visible.
I don't know why. But when I'm not really that serious most of the time. But when I'm in the box, it just seems like something comes over me. I'm pretty sure it's that wiffle ball. I just see that ball. I'm like a dog. Get really upset at that thing. It's moving around. I don't really like it.
I'm the same way.
Swing and a miss. J-Rock's going to get it done. And that's game 1 for the Legends. And the first chess piece has been moved of a potential trade offer here. If the Lightning loses this game, I'm offering a trade for a Lightning player. It's happening.
You heard it, guys.
Yeah, that's happening.
You got to stay tuned in.
Signed off, Warbird approved trade offer here for a Lightning player.
I love it.
We're gonna rescue someone from. We're gonna throw the bait down in there, and we're going to get a bite, and we're going
yeah.
to reel him in. We're going to reel in the big fish tonight. There's Chad Phillips.
Cody has been traded for Kiefer
What?
and Bo Evans.
Is that official?
We're already announcing something?
What?
Yeah.
Andrew Leday is over there up the third baseline making trades with the Lightning? Did that just happen? Cody
boy.
Runnels has been traded for Kiefer McClendon and who else? Chad just said the trade just, oh my gosh, I just got one up by Chad.
I'm telling you right now that Kyle is not happy. That could be why he's
Oh my
struggling.
gosh. And then Cody Reynolds has been traded, officially been traded. He's the member of the Cajuns right now.
Wow, you heard it here, guys.
Chad Phillips just literally
Huge
just,
announcement.
I'm shocked.
Oh, he had to. He had to steal the show. He couldn't give anyone else any thunder.
I was just about to make my big trade announcement. I totally got ran over there.
You just got,
But that's
yeah,
a huge
derailed.
announcement. I'll take it. Right, so Cody Reynolds is going to the Cajuns. Angela Day's over there, angling over there.
Is he leaving
Beating
right
the
now?
punch.
He's got his bats in his bag in his hand.
Look at that. Bats in hand, bag. He's going to play Friday night. Wow. Breaking news here. TikTok, did you see that? Of course you didn't see that because you don't have a sky cam over there giving you what's going on in the third base dugout. Cody Reynolds just traded in between games 1 and 2. We can't even go to break between this game. I was going to say we're going to be back in 10 seconds like we usually do, but we're staying live, J-Lo. So
I'm just like, I'm still like.
it didn't take 2 games. It took 1 game for it to fall apart. The collapse has happened.
Yes, the collapse is happening, guys. Like
This is
I am like
right before us.
I am so emotional right now. Like it's a combination of like angry, shocked. Like I can't even.
Chat, please. I did get angle shot.
I'm gonna
there.
try to be as
Totally
nice as
got
possible
angle
right
shot.
now because people are watching.
J-Lo, this is breaking. This is hot news right here. I mean, I've never seen a player get traded in the middle of a series before. This is cutthroat. Chad Phillips is over there
Like,
writing aggressively.
are
He
you
looks-
kidding me?
Chad looks very upset. I mean, the way he's
He
writing
should
the
be
lineup,
upset
the way
with
he's
himself.
writing the lineup is very.
Should be embarrassed of himself.
Unbelievable. The Lightning have collapsed the game early.
If I
than
was the
thought.
Lightning team, I would just rip off my jersey right now.
What is Cody Reynolds? Well, yeah, look at Mom Gammy in the chat. I mean, Cody Reynolds' mom's in the chat. Just go trade him like that. By the way, it's a huge break for Reynolds. I mean, playing for Leday, what a huge upgrade. You know, that was a great trade. I mean, the Cajuns are a great group of guys. Oh no, the Lightning! It happened way faster than I thought.
Oh, he's taking off his own jersey.
And give us a
Chad.
break here, our loyal following, if we're not on the game or announcing starters.
right.
This is a massive. I don't even know who the second player is. I can't remember. It was Kiefer McClendon. And Bo Evans.
Evans.
Bo Evans has like 10 home runs this year.
Bo
That has
Evans
to be the key
came
to
from the
trade.
Lightning.
Yes.
Went to the Cajuns, and now he's going back to the Lightning.
Yes, he's going back to his team. Interesting. Funny how things come. Look at the Lightning over there. Look at the discussions. Everyone looks down. No smiles. And Cody Reynolds just look at this shake of the head. What is going on? He must have said something.
Yeah.
Can Chad even be near his team right now? Or is it,
He just took his jersey off.
We got to go to Skycam quite a bit in
Yeah.
this game, and I want to see like when the Lightning are hitting, how far is Chad standing from his team? Unbelievable! Wow, a PLW first, everyone. I thought I was going to be the guy to give the PLW first with the first ever live trade request.
Look, Lightning are losing fans.
But
in the
look at
chat.
this. Yeah, this is big time. Petricus is going to love this. Petricus, you're
Mateo, I wish I was the actual manager.
Petricus is
No,
going to love this.
that's more of a joke, but
Oh, Lohman, man, Kyle would not have approved this.
feels this. Yeah. Oh, now Chad's jersey's back on.
This is absolutely groundbreaking. We have a little delay between games, understandably.
For sure.
Billy Osgood is getting the start.
Yeah.
I thought Chad was going to tell me that Cody Reynolds was starting game 2 on the mound.
Yeah.
I thought that he was about to tell me.
Right.
I was okay, Chad, Cody on the mound game 2. Cody's traded to the Cajuns.
Yeah.
Andrew Leday over there stole he kind of angled in there and stole it from me.
I don't know what is
Unbelievable.
going on.
But the trade is still on. That's not the player we're going after. Now, the trade's still on. I'm still throwing the bait in the water.
Okay,
And
good.
I'm going to hook my fish.
Yeah.
It's not dead yet.
This is still the Dodo show,
No,
people.
well, yeah. I want my guy. I'm going to make the offer. And Chad just seems like he's in a giving mood today. That's actually, I'm even more optimistic we can get this done. I'm even more optimistic. Unbelievable. What do you guys
is
think of
happening?
that? What do you guys think of that?
The chat's been blowing up.
Chat's going so fast. I can't
I
read
can't
it.
even keep up with it.
And GK is slamming the Lightning. And yeah, we have wiffle points to bet now. And like, what does that do to the look at the
Yeah, we have
Legends are
bets
literally.
happening.
I mean, we're looking at what's that? Plus, that's like 6 to 1. Not 5 to 1.
Tim Riley's not feeling good. He's a Lightning guy.
Yeah, Riley's out in Monaco, I believe. France, yeah.
Yep.
Good for Tim Riley. Probably doing a little bit better than the Lightning are right now. Oh, boy, that's incredible stuff going on. We're going to get started in Game 2. Get your wiffle points in. Only 28,000 on the Lightning. Come on. Those are some good odds on a team that maybe, I don't know how they're going to respond. Kyle Lohman responds to the high fly to left. Not quite the distance. Casey Taravella underneath that.
If it was any kind of wind, that ball would have been out.
Yeah, this isn't what we've been seeing the last few weeks here.
Yeah.
This is how I like the field playing. It's pretty dead, and you got to hit it to get it out tonight, like Billy Osgood did. Here's Bruce Huson tripled in his last at bat in Game 1. Screwball from Osgood missed.
Someone saying Anthony Michael's calling his agent.
Oh, that's crazy. And that's fouled off. That hit the bat of Huson there on the check swing.
I wish I could have just responded more like true to form, but I'm trying to compose myself. But I will tell you,
took the words out of me there.
Yeah, it was shocking.
I did not expect that.
My heart was beating so hard.
I had no knowledge of that. I'm sure you didn't either.
I had no idea.
That was incredible. Ground ball through the hole, going to the opposite field. Interesting defense there by the Legends. That ball normally right to shortstop. Threw for a single here. Jake Purdy getting the bump to the 3-hole. And this is why Chad got a cult following, though. I mean, this is great entertainment, though.
Sure.
I mean, this is good stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, watching it, this is why
Vince
I like Carnage.
McMahon.
I kind of like Carnage.
It's like Vince McMahon.
Yeah, I like seeing it fall apart, Jen. I mean, that's fun. Yeah, Leday. Not much is being talked about of how shrewd Leday was right now. I mean, Leday just chilling over there, not helping out in the stream team. I mean,
wearing his Wands hat,
taking advantage of the Warbirds being on the street team tonight, and he slips in there and makes a deal. That little dog.
He just slid right in.
Yeah, look at that guy wearing the ones hat, kind of camouflaging himself in.
Yeah, and we're always like,
strikes for Cody Reynolds.
Andrew's so nice. And innocent.
Such a nice guy, so soft spoken. Yeah, what a dirty deal there. Unbelievable. That is
swooped in.
Yeah, that was pretty sharp by him. Ground ball third base side, fouled. And wait a minute. Jen, let me look it up. Look at the Lightning dugout. Look who's here already.
Bo Evans.
Bo Evans has a Lightning jersey on. He's going to play in this game.
Jersey on.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
Bo Evans. So what? Must have been some pre-stuff. Did they just call Bo Evans on the phone and get a guy over here?
The only thing I could think is Cody's been upset. Maybe it's been building up.
I mean, Leday was here for a reason. Now Bo's here. Was this
maybe he had it
Did Chad Did Chad do this? That he's just going to trade Cody after Game 1?
Schmoop didn't even say anything to me. Just left the house today.
I don't think he knew. I think Chad's doing some behind deals here.
Wow.
This is part of the problem. You see, not all teams work like this, I talked to Warfield, Patrick, when trades are made, we all, the workers, we have a full team with a discussion about it, right?
Not just communication, but actually.
I mean, I'm sure most, you don't give away too much, but I mean, Chad, I don't think Chad, Lohman, and Bruce discuss things like this, I think Chad just went and did it.
Yeah, I think you're right. You're right, Jim.
Cody in the chat a little bit. Is Cody here? Let's get Cody up here. Want to get Cody Reynolds up here? I think it's worth it. Yeah, Cody, get up here. I need to have him up here.
Yeah, we gotta find out.
Apologies here.
How Cody's feeling. Be right back, guys.
Yeah. We're gonna do something. We're gonna do something kind of unorthodox. Yes. Cody Reynolds.
What's up, Dodos?
First ever mid-game trade. What's going on out there with the Lightning? What had just happened? Did you expect that to happen?
I knew there were talks. I was even mentioning stuff in the chat last night. Once I got here, I thought I wasn't getting moved. So I was ready to go and came out just talking strategy.
You're speechless like we are. I mean, I just totally took the words out of my mouth. I mean, Chad comes up here and says, I'm thinking he's saying Cody starting Game 2.
So check this.
You're a Cajun.
Me and him haven't been getting along well, I would say, in the last couple of weeks. But
right,
when I get on the field, I give everything I got.
Absolutely.
And I don't. And he told me thank you for playing hard for him. But wow, I'm sorry, I'm just trying to. It's like
Hey,
I'm
processing.
uncomfortable. I'm
I
friends
know.
with these guys.
And now you're up in the booth. You got to talk about it. It's not an easy spot for you.
I'm super close with all these guys: Purdy, Loman, Bruce, Josh, Towers, everybody. I've become good friends with them, and just the looks on their face, like I felt like they thought like I did something or something. It just
Or it's their fault or something.
or it just doesn't. It didn't feel good doing it in the middle of a series. I thought that
and now
was
you're a
not
big story. Now, here's my problem with it. We're in the middle of a series. It just takes over everything. Now everything's talking about is your trade, and we're not focusing on the hardworking players.
I'm definitely uncomfortable and embarrassed by it, and I had to just kind of get out of the dugout because I don't get it. I don't get why doing it in the middle of a series was kind of weird, and it just made it uncomfortable. It's like I'm excited to go to a contending team, but leaving my guys in the middle, they're my guys.
We just got to talk about the positives now. That's all you got to do. Control the controllables. And you're with a pretty well-respected guy in Andrew Day and a contending team in the Cajuns, man. That's big time. And you get to contribute to a playoff run.
I mean,
some might call that an upgrade.
I'm in the same clubhouse as the Roosh brothers. That's going to be electric. I love those guys.
That's great.
And I mean, those guys, I've hung out with those guys and you guys and your Warbirds. I've hung out with you guys a lot after games, and I just love the vibe in the clubhouse and the family environment, and like you guys all really love each other. So I'm excited to just fit in, play hard, and hopefully they like what I bring to the team and the field and the clubhouse.
Well, that I know you will do. You give it your all every single time out there. Do me a favor. Get that Lightning jersey off your back. I'd go shirtless if I were you before wearing that for another 5 seconds.
Big C Run ain't really beach bod ready right now, okay? We got the golfer's farmer tan going on. A little white under there, a few extra pounds. So I'm going to wear it at least to my car, and then we'll take it off. But
that's a big 10-4. I didn't mean to put you on the spot like that.
That's all right. No, I figured you guys wanted to talk. I just had to collect my thoughts, and I wish the guys on the Lightning the best. I wouldn't be in this league if they didn't draft me. I was almost not drafted. So
yeah, and that got talked about. Chad was getting credit for that, and then the people in the know who did that. That draft pick was Loman. Loman, the guy that drafted you. That sucks. You guys can't play anymore.
Me and Loman have become really good friends, and J-Lo, we've gone to nights games together. We golf all the time together.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get in on that foursome pretty soon.
I felt it. I felt it coming. In the middle of the game, I told Bruce, I said, Chad's not talking to me. He's not telling me. I'm asking how many outs. I'm getting ignored. I told Bruce I'm getting traded, and Bruce was like, bro, I can't be thinking about that. I'm trying to focus. So I was like, oh, yeah, you're right. But I felt it. And that's where I'm like, just tell me.
Bo Evans just traded for you. Look at that. Right through his legs.
He's got to be shocked, too. I mean,
he's got like 10 home runs for the Cajuns.
Yeah. So
incredible. Well, this is authentic stuff, Cody. That's why I love you, Cody, because you're like me. You wear your emotion on your sleeve sometimes. You kind of always know you're a gamer. You're a grinder. And that's why I knew you'd be good up here after this trade, because you can kind of tell that you're shocked, and like you don't know what to say. I love that. I think that's really authentic.
It was like felt like I was in a Godfather movie. Like I seen the whack coming and I couldn't do anything about it, and it was uncomfortable. I felt like Fredo. It was kind of like this is I felt there was something in the air, and I'm like, what's Leday doing here? What's Bo Evans doing here? And Chad's not talking to me. This is getting crazy.
Oh man. Well, Cody, I'm gonna let you do your thing.
Let's get J-Lo back in here.
Let's get J-Lo back in here and get back.
I might start crying if I'm sitting in here talking to you any longer.
Absolutely, yeah. Man, that's Cody Reynolds, ladies and gentlemen, new member of the Cajuns. Is that ball the Lightning? Oh my goodness. I know we haven't. Apologies to our viewers there not getting on the game. I just felt like getting Cody in the booth there was the right thing to do.
Absolutely.
It's just not kind of. Sometimes you got to do things on the fly like that, and I feel like that was the right moment to. And what an authentic response.
Yeah, I think it was good to get his reaction.
Yeah, that was incredible. Yeah, Cody Reynolds, ladies and gentlemen. But let's get back on this ball game here. I do want to keep the focus on. It's not fair to some of our guys, and not fair to Trench Pacone getting it bat here in the bottom of the first. Already 1-0 Legends.
Papa Trench.
Man. Yeah, look at Maccabee not liking that. Yeah, I mean, Reynolds is here at 4 o'clock today. He's been here 3 hours just to get dealt in the middle of the series.
He's been here every week.
That's kind of what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
When I let off the broadcast, I said that there's rumors around the hideaway that the clubhouse is on collapse, and we just saw it collapse just right before our eyes.
Right in front of us.
Incredible stuff went down right there. And there's a little nice pitch from Lohman there. Lohman's had a good year on the mound. You know, your man. Kyle, he's begged for innings, and he's gotten innings. He's responded really well.
We got a poll going, guys. Who won that trade? What do you think? Lightning, Cajuns, or Cody himself? Who's the winner there?
Yeah, I think that's the right option as Lohman gets out of that. And Kiefer McClendon gets traded. I mean, I think Kiefer's, you know, when he's shown up, he's been a really good player. I know the Lightning play on Fridays, and that's when Kiefer's available, I believe. So that could help out a good player for the Lightning. But he's going to get... Leday's getting a guy that shows up every week, and Cody Reynolds and plays his butt off, you know. So
I mean, no offense to anybody.
Yeah, I don't think it's personal in any way.
No, before I say what I'm going to say no offense.
Okay.
We were talking about this last week. This was a running bit for Trench and I. Was you could just say preface with no offense. Say whatever you want.
Right.
Doesn't matter.
If you say no offense, it's time to give some offense.
End it with LOL. So if you say whatever you want, then you end it with LOL.
I saw Weber didn't put LOL on the end of his message last week.
Oh.
Do you remember that? Yeah.
Right, and then he added it later, though.
Yeah.
He retracted.
I know. Shane, come on.
It's all right. I like Shane.
No, I'm just kidding. So what do you got?
This is going to go down in yet another terrible trade for Chad, for the Lightning squad.
I mean, the way it went down is terrible. I don't know how the results of the trade is going to be, but you know, I need some time to think on that. But the
Purple Viking wants to know: do the Lightning finish the season, or do they just go full stone man?
That's good. I don't know what's going to happen.
This is where this whole incident has driven me.
Yeah. There we go. What a beautiful sound. Maybe give Buck Burner on one more of those.
We don't have any.
Ah, yeah.
We're gonna have to share it.
Rats. No, you take that. And what does Gammy think? Yeah, unreal. Look at that. The boy just gets traded like that, mid-series.
I'm sure she's protective of her son, so she's, you know.
Here's Josh Towers. Top 2, 1-0 Legends. Let's get back on track a little bit here.
All right, let's get at it.
1-0 Legends, game 2, and you know the Legends. I don't think we're talking enough about the Legends. That was a big game 1 win for them. They're 19-18. They have a real chance to go 21-18 here.
Absolutely.
And get right
Huge
up there
for the Legends.
Yes.
Yep.
I mean, I think we should focus our energy a little bit on the Legends here because they're the team we're talking about. This other team's a disaster, you know, and we're going to spend our time on a team that's, you know, got their stuff together.
Yeah, we got Taravella recently had a perfect game, so he's been doing well.
Here we go. Oh, it's good. Fly ball. Shallow right. Tony Garay underneath that at second base. Good to see him getting some action.
Billy Osgood pretty solid on the mound.
Yeah, Billy Osgood's pitched very well this year. He's
one of those guys I was talking about. I was talking about last week. There's a couple guys in the league who just quietly perform. Billy Osgood's one of those guys.
Yeah, a really slow start to the season, and he's been picking it up as of late, especially in the power department. And he eats up a ton of innings for these guys. I think he got to 350 career strikeouts. That's no small feat.
For sure.
Only a handful of guys have gotten there. And, yeah, he does go under the radar with how much he's done on the mound for the Legends over the last 4 seasons. And I'm going to make the call to TikTok, J-Lo, because TikTok just missed, TikTok. You guys are missing out. You guys aren't on Twitch. And we give all the usual reasons, the camera angles, of course, but you just missed, a huge trade go down. We had Cody Reynolds, the guy that got traded, in the booth next to me. The broadcaster cam on us, you know. Mid-series trade go down, a PLW first. And TikTok missed all that. If you're on Twitch, I mean, great entertainment. Maybe some entertainment of the season there.
I mean, that's just like a gut punch.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, and look at this. Garay! Tony Garay!
Wow, Tony Garay.
Welcome back, Tony Garay!
Oppo bombs. Those are the best kind of bombs.
No, he's lefty, J-Lo.
Oh, okay.
Pull that thing out
lefty
of there.
Tony. See, I told you I don't know anything about the guy.
Tony Garay. Oldest member of PLW, 54 years old, and you see what he does.
Representing.
Brad Ogden was adamant. He's like, yeah, I don't have Derek Corral tonight. I don't have Alex Garcia's, but I got Tony Garay back. I got Tony. Our team's better tonight. That's exactly what he told me.
Awesome.
And he shoots that into the Garden of Serenity. 2-0 Legends. Big time. Oh, no, Purple Viking, don't put that into the universe. We're not doing that again. Purple Viking, if the Lightning gets swept, we're not having Chad in the booth. We're not doing that.
No, we're not doing that.
We're not even going to make it an optional
veto.
Poll. Yes.
I'm going to veto right now.
Yes, we're going to look at that. Now look at everyone's on board with it now. Purple Viking, what'd you do? No. I have to give that interview.
We're shutting it down. I'm usually about what the chat wants and what the fans want.
The fans are going to want
We're
it.
shutting this down.
Oh, taco ball at the middle. Sansone putting a dent into that.
Putting a dent, and that's going to be, Sansone only needs 4 more hits to have 200 in his career.
Wow. Big milestone.
There's only 4 other PLW players who have reached that milestone.
Yeah, I think
I'm sure you can guess them.
Ryan Chen.
Nope.
No, Adam. Briner.
Hits.
Briner, Tanik, Couts. Double play? It is a double play.
Briner, Tanik, Couts, Gannon.
Tom Gannon has it.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah, Nick Sansone. I think our new reviewers, he got off to such a slow start this season.
Mm-hmm.
They don't understand.
They don't know Nick
Sansone's all
Sansone.
about,
Yeah.
man. Had a hip replacement, kind of disappeared at the end of the fall season.
Yep.
Some of our
5 months ago.
Some of our new reviewers, yeah, if you've been around since the summer and spring season, Sansone's an absolute monster. There's a challenge flag on the field. Brad Ogden has thrown it. A double play there turned by the Lightning, and our umpire crew is getting together.
All right, we're going to look at this.
Yeah, J-Lo, if we do get Chad in the booth after the game, you might have to give that interview. That's tough for you.
Yeah. I might get angry. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. That's going to be tough for you.
I don't know if that's good.
Ooh, I think Brad.
I don't know if you guys want to see that, Jen. You
Brad,
might want to keep her.
I mean, you guys used to work together. I think our fans understand that.
Yeah. On a separate note, just because I'm trying to change
Yes,
the subject.
that's good. That's a good call.
We got Chen on the container. He's booing because we got a delay in play. He came to watch wiffle ball.
I mean, Ogden thinks that ball bounced. I don't think
Yeah,
he's correct.
well.
I think that. Oh, did he touch second base? Is maybe what he's challenging?
I think he
look at
said.
this at second
I think I
base.
heard Brad Ogden say it was off the bat.
That's close. I think that does hit the backstop.
Off the bat. Okay.
My question would be at second base. If he got a foot.
If he touched it.
If he touched the bag is my question. Let's see that. Is there?
Here we go.
He's off to the left a little bit. It's close, but I don't know if this is enough to overturn it.
It's so hard to see in fast time.
Because he does have. There's a.
We don't have slow mo, so it's just a matter of looking at it.
Bo
over and
Evans
over
is
and-
there expecting the throw. Purdy kind of cut that off and is a little out of position.
Well, we got the umps coming out right now.
And the call is overturned.
Wow.
So just undo and then change it to a ground out. Also move him to second.
You don't usually see. Usually it's, you err on the side of call stands.
Yeah, we have a reversal here. I'm listening, and Buck Burner's to our right. Was it on time? It was on time. He was off the bag. Off the bag at second base? And so safe at second is the call.
That's what you were saying.
Yeah, he's
And
off the bag at second
It did look
base.
like his foot was
That's what I
off
was
to the
seeing.
side of it.
Yes, and that is the
Yeah.
call. Safe at second base.
All right.
Out at the plate. And what a challenge by Brad Ogden. Brilliant challenge. Taravella gets a slider, just misses. 2-0 Legends. Only at the bottom of the second here, just getting going in game number 2. I would say we're just getting going, but if you're just tuning in, I mean, you've missed quite a bit already, as a lot has gone down here tonight, and maybe more to come.
Still early, Jim.
It is still early. Loman on the bump here. Got a feel for your man, J-Lo. How you feeling? How you feeling for Kyle? Kyle's bummed out. I play golf with Kyle. He's bummed out.
Yeah, he's definitely bummed.
I mean, the toll of the season's taking its toll, I should say. 13 weeks of just, I mean, it's been.
It's taken
That's
a toll
what we
on
just
him.
saw.
It's
Stuff
been
like this going down.
It's,
I mean,
it's coming out, because something's got to give at some point.
right.
And every week I check in on him. Are you okay? You do,
Sure.
And no, it's all good. I'm just happy to be out there and playing. And I think the seams are
Right.
coming
I mean,
undone now this past week or so. I can feel his energy is off.
Like, this is a good example of probably what he's dealt with all year. It's just
It
like
is.
Chad making decisions mid-game.
It
I
is.
mean, boom. And that's what you've dealt with 13 weeks.
Just for the record, I heard this potential trade on speakerphone when Chad was talking to him the other day. And Kyle said, you're not doing that.
See?
It's not a good
There's
idea.
no cohesion. There's no.
And he just,
You got to be a team on this kind of stuff, I mean, there's
Mm-hmm.
got to be some kind of. You can't just be a one-man wrecking crew. And Gloman shows some nice
nice
swift
nice play
feet
there.
Gets
Yeah.
off the mound. Didn't know your man can move like that.
Oh, he can.
Oh, moves well. Yeah, gets off the mound, makes a nice play there. And we roll on to the third inning. TikTok, get on over to Twitch. The URL on your screen is the place to be. We have had a trade, a mid-game trade of Cody Runnels. I mean, I haven't seen something like that. I mean, Runnels just acting out of place. He's been acting out in the chat, almost demanded a trade without demanding
And
one.
you know what that feels like to me, Jim? It feels like
I love it.
you know when you're in a relationship with somebody and it's not going well, but you're being patient, you're sticking it out, you're getting treated like crap, and then they break up with you.
Yeah, I know. They get that's right.
So he didn't even get to get
Yeah, I know.
his,
That's a great analogy. Yeah, and then they sneak in and
he
dump
didn't get
you.
to get his.
Right. And it's like, wait a minute, I've been the one unhappy.
Come on,
I'm
man.
supposed to leave you. Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah. That's kind of how that went down.
Exactly.
I like to see it. It makes the league more entertaining. Some guy, if you're unhappy with your situation, you just start being, that's how it works in pro sports too. I mean, if a guy doesn't want to be there, he starts getting in the media.
Yeah, starts chirping a little bit.
Chirping a little bit.
Yep.
I mean, I forced my way off the Bombers, so I requested a trade. And that's how I ended up on the Warpers. So I just said, hey, I'm going to go, I'm done. And we made it happen. So Cody makes things happen. And Chad is going to get the credit for the breaking up. That's the part we don't like, yeah. Swing and a miss there.
Key for asking for help.
Yeah, Weber, that's it. You're fired. No, I quit. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Here's Jacob Purdy. 1 out, nobody on. Seems to be the theme of the night for these Lightning players. And now, I mean, gosh, you just punting the season? I mean, Cody Runnels is your hit third for that game. And then
I mean, he's
what
a
do you
guy.
say? Are we trying to win this series or not? Or,
Right. He's a guy who's in every conversation of Rookie of the Year.
Oh, man.
Ground
ball, sharply hit. Picone. Wakefield does not make the good throw. Would have been late anyway. Picone that kind of squirreled away from him over there at third base. Oh, man. Frito Breath, are you just joining us?
Oh, man, you're missing everything.
And I guess he said he just had the wild this past couple hours. And we had a wild 30 minutes here, a really wild 30 minutes. Craziness. Here's Anthony Michael kind of wearing the Kirby bucket. Bandana there, but in blue. Big slurve. Ethan Wakefield taking charge, records the out. Purdy at first, 2 away. And look at that, worst manager of the year. Oh, man, I know. I got trade blocked. Chat, please. I did get a kind of angle shot there.
Man.
Got angle shot pretty
I
bad.
might need some hard hot cocoa tonight, Jim.
Oh, there's PT's down the road. Got a village pub, down Decatur there.
Ryan Chen might have some in his bag.
Yeah, or
maybe we should check.
A trip. That bag up there in the container looks promising. Might be some other stuff in that bag. Some green cocoa. Yeah, I mean, and now, is this the time to strike for Chad? Is this when we strike? Do we offer more trade? This is when we got to get him. Is he just going to offload?
I think stick with your plan, right? Don't.
Interesting stuff. How's that dugout look? Quiet over there.
Trust-
Jam job.
Trust your gut, Jimbo.
Taravella makes the third out. Bo Evans flying out to left there. And I'm kind of looking up the dugout. I'm not. Kind of an eerie silence over the hideaway. I don't see the Lightning players smiling much, talking to each other.
No.
Really separate. I mean, what does Josh Towers think? Former MLB guy.
Huh?
What kind of team did I just join?
Right.
What's
going on?
Kyle just
Did I not know what I was
really
getting
talking to
into?
each other. Look at that. Yusan's just kind of rolling the balls out there. Chad's just sitting over there on a chair.
Well, the good news is
Probably
that
listening to us talk.
Kyle he is pretty resilient. He's got a good personality, so I'm sure he's trying to rally the guys around him.
Kyle is a gamer. He wants to be out here. He loves playing. That's kind of how the Lightning feel. Flat, lifeless. Condemned. Any other adjectives? Tom, we have a great graphics team down there today.
Yes, we do.
All over it.
Dream team.
Oh, man. As Kyle Lohman's going to, he's pitching well. He's 2 runs coming into the third inning here. Lightning's bats need to wake up outside of a Bruce Huson 2-run triple in game 1. There hasn't been much. A couple walks. But it hasn't been too much.
Oh, Mayo's in the chat.
Oh, Mayo is in the chat.
Loving it.
Big Mayo fan. Swinging a miss by Trench Pacone at 59 miles an hour. Two guys here that have played against each other quite a bit. Loman and Trench. There's that little
You know what
slurve.
they've played together more? Ping pong.
Yes. Trench was telling me about that.
Hours
Said
and
they had
hours,
battles
those
of ping
two.
pong.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kyle's a sneaky competitor, man. I mean, his golf game's solid, J-Lo.
Well, he says that he's good at a lot of things, but just not great at one of them.
Just a
That's what he
solid B
always
minus,
says.
huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, just a solid. That's not a bad thing to be. Just a B all the way around.
It's fun for me. Like, I like that he's into a lot of different activities because that's how I am. So I like doing things together. Yeah.
That's what it's all about. Swing and a miss by Garay. Garay. Solo shot. And the Lightning bounce back.
Yeah. New poll, guys.
J-Lo.
Can the Lightning bounce back?
I mean, you're the manager of this team, J-Lo. You are the manager. I mean, you're the manager. That's got to happen. That was one of the best suggestions on how to fix the Lightning. Make you the manager.
Well, I think Stein said it well. You know, couldn't be any worse, right?
Well, it's a third. It's like a third party.
you're in the
coming
basement.
You know, like Loman's. There's no bias or conflict of interest there because he's already kind of featured for the. Oh, man, Garay just threw the bat.
Oh, there goes the bat.
Bat went further than the ball.
That's a Family Guy
Happy Gilmore, I think.
with Peter and Lois on the golf course. Yeah, and she's like, "Oh, look, your club went further than the ball," because he threw his club.
Peter is the guy that threw the club.
Yeah.
Tony Garay.
Why did they put the water there if you're not supposed to hit it in it? And then Peter goes, "Golf is fun. We're having fun."
Yeah, sometimes. And there's that big old slur from Kyle. I don't like that pitch, J-Lo.
I love it.
That thing's nasty.
He was pitching to me yesterday. Not BP, regular pitches. And that's a tough one. But you know what he got me with? The 2 times that he got me swinging was he slowed down.
Yep.
So he was throwing like 55, whatever. And then he slowed it down to 40-something.
You're hitting,
Even though my brain was telling me,
Yep.
this is coming slow, I couldn't.
there it is. And someone fouls it off. So you're hitting the 55, J-Lo.
Yeah.
Putting it in play.
I mean, not,
it's impressive.
second baseman probably stop it, but it's something. I'm making contact.
In there at 54, look at that slider's nasty from Kyle. Doing a great job. 2 outs. Just can't get Tony Garay out. Tony Garay making a huge comeback performance.
Huge.
I mean, that's good to see.
It's good for the Legends.
Man, I feel like I waited too long. I should just announce my trade now. I feel like I might lose it.
I mean,
It feels like the Sharks are in the water of this Lightning team.
also, we said we were going to focus on the Legends for a little bit.
Yeah, good call.
Maybe this collapse, they called it the Cajun collapse. This is a Lightning collapse, unless we want to come up with a new word.
I mean, I knew
But
they were
maybe
on the,
that's going to help the Legends tonight, They're like, oh, man. When you see someone else, it's like why you watch these terrible reality shows sometimes. You're like, well, I like seeing when people have worse lives than me because I'm like, I feel pretty good about
right.
myself.
Yeah, if I'm a Legends player, I'm just
So
like,
if you're-
God, I love my team.
If you're on the Legends, you're like, whew, we're happy.
Yeah,
At least we're not them.
That's true. It's a great little confidence builder.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel good about the if you're a Warbird, you're feeling good. If you're any team in the league watching this
Yeah.
disaster.
Yeah, you feel good about it.
We only
It's
have
just a human reaction.
One more win than the Lightning do. I feel like we got 10 more after tonight. I mean, I don't think we're going to be trading guys mid-series.
Ooh, the Lightning lows. I think that's Tanner Roundy in the chat.
J-Dub, add Atkinson to the 7-hole, please.
As Chad still making moves out there, adding guys to the 7-hole.
Yeah. Oh, look at all these creative names we got coming in.
Loss of light. Yeah, these are
Chad's
headlines.
laments.
And here's Josh Towers getting it going. Someone step up, though. If you're a Lightning player, you just got to dig in and just focus on yourself.
Jim, what time is the Ones makeup game on Saturday?
It's the same time, 6:05.
6:05.
Yes. I think we're
6:05
gonna keep it
Saturday,
the same.
guys.
Yep. Beautiful Kentucky Derby Saturday.
Yeah.
That's right. Swinging and
It's
missing.
the biggest lead up for the shortest amount of time
Right,
in
I know.
sports or whatever.
Yeah, the broadcast goes for like 3 hours.
Yeah.
For, the
Yeah.
2-minute race. So, they don't show the undercard. It drives me crazy. That's where the key is. That's where you make all the money, J-Lo.
Right, that's right.
Undercards where you make all the money. That's where you hit your winners.
That's true in fighting. I was betting UFC for a bit.
Yeah, it is. Oh, yeah. I think I know your source.
No, I was the source. I
You're
actually
making the
introduced.
picks.
I introduced Kyle to UFC. He was not a fan until we were together.
Interesting. Kyle's not a fan of boxing. I talked about that on the golf course. And he specifically said he's a fan of UFC.
Yep.
Yes, interesting.
Yep, I got him into that.
Yeah, I'm
Pretty
a fan
cool.
as well. Swing and a miss there by Atkinson, added on to the 7th hole. And J-Lo, you're the key to the Lightning bounce back. I mean, that's obvious. I would have voted that as well. Yeah, I mean,
I don't know. I mean, the thing is that
it's fouled off by Kyle.
the thing with Chad is he has trouble listening.
Oh, you don't say. You don't say.
Especially to me.
Right.
So.
Well, if you're the manager, though, you can just cut him. Maybe not. Yeah, that'd be tough.
Maybe I'll talk to the
Because if
commissioner.
you're the manager, he'd be the owner, and then you'd be like working for Chad.
Right.
It may not be the right position for you.
Right.
There could be some conflict there. Mm-hmm. I can see why that may not work. Interesting stuff.
Beaver Inspector GSP was my favorite fighter for the longest time. He doesn't fight anymore.
Maybe it's an all-timer. Maybe the all-time great. GSP's solid. 2-0 Legends. Feels like 10-0. It's not.
Jay Musgrave. No, that's a. I'm trying to be nice. Pause.
Fly to left. Does it have the distance? Taravella
Does it
backing
have
up.
it?
No, it does
Nope.
not. Right against the Cheers beauty sign. Makes the play for the 3rd out. Huson getting into that one. Good to see Bruce just kind of, staying the course, taking care of business. Hit the
Absolutely.
ball hard.
Yeah.
That's what I say. When you're in on one of these little things, there's drama. You can take out a lot of anger on that wiffle ball.
Yeah. Love Poirier also. Dustin Poirier.
Zeno Colt. Like that. 2-0 here. Bottom 4. Feels like 10-0 though. It feels like it's. I mean, these have been pretty close games, J-Lo. Lightning are in these games.
I know.
They feel like,
Yeah.
but I feel like it's 10-0.
They've been in a lot of games all season, and it hasn't gone. I don't know.
I mean,
whatever you want to call it.
It's the
but it
biggest
just hasn't
2-run
gone their
lead
way.
I've seen all season.
Yep.
Incredible stuff. Kyle Lohman grinding out there on the mound. Into the 4th inning here. It's going to be Casey Taravella leading things off. Delivers. Taravella shoots that. Right field. Spinning ball. That's down. A lot of spin on it. Good job getting around it. Single there for Taravella. Lead off single for the Legends. As we keep falling into the trap. Got to stay on the Legends here. Keep falling into that lightning
Legends.
pit of misery. I don't want to keep falling into that.
Kiefer saying he's excited to be playing with Josh and Jake and Anthony.
Got to look at the positives. Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely. Control the controllables. Billy Osgood. Oh, Kyle, 69 miles an hour. Is his arm ready for that?
Yeah.
Kyle's arm's feeling a lot better. No, that was hurting him a little bit before. Ground ball, third base. Foul ball just to the left of that pylon.
I've been trying to help him with massaging it and stretching and stuff like that. He's very stubborn.
Good slider by Kyle. Getting inside on Osgood. Osgood just all he can do is wrap around that. Fouls it off. 2 delivery. Osgood leaning after that, expecting that to come back. Osgood always at his best when he's going to right center. Foul off the foot there. See, Chad just made a joke, but I didn't see anybody on the Lightning laugh.
No. Crickets.
And strike 3, big slurve. That pitch
there's
got
that
a
slurve.
ton of bend to it. 54. See you later. Delihante, he's just like, Delihante pops up in the chat. He's like, is there a big trade tonight?
He just comes out of nowhere.
I mean, if you're just
Yes,
joining
sir.
us, if you're just joining us, if we seem a little shocked in the booth, if it's a little melancholy out there in the field, and Trench Pacone swing and a miss. Oh, Gio. Oh, yeah, highlighted message, Gio. Not from players, Gio. That's the rule. Always from viewers. I saw it.
What's that?
Battistoni highlighted message. Double play attempt there. Pulls it to the left.
Is that him?
No. He had a highlighted message before
Oh, okay.
that I definitely saw.
Gotcha.
He's probably right. Lightning for team
I have
of
a
the year.
funny Geo thing.
Gio's a good guy.
couple funny things.
Gio was he was lively last night, and that's sprayed by Garay. That's trouble, and it's down. Tony Garay is just on fire.
The first funny thing we talked about last week was Gio. He's very perked up and interested of who this PLW hottie is on the graphic.
Okay.
So
like the one we show for the series.
yeah, he wants to. There she is.
Okay.
When can I meet her?
Is that
when is she going to be
somebody
at
said
the
that's like
field?
his girlfriend or something?
No, I think he wants it to be.
I got it. I was wondering what that was.
Yeah. So that's one funny thing.
Petricus, yeah.
The other funny thing, so Schmoopy and I were watching the
Schmoopy.
the Vaders.
Last night? Yeah, I know.
The Vaders last night.
Yeah,
and
Kyle told you to go get a job.
But I really like the Vaders. I mostly like, I love Billy.
Oh, that's how to write. Just not
And I
quite
love
tonight.
Tanner,
Uh-huh.
And so Kyle's like, so I said in the chat, like, to Evan Shields, like, oh, I'm on the Vaders too. And all of a sudden, he pops up and my husband. Oh, I'm on the Vaders too. Oh, I love Gio's muscles. Oh, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, whoa, where's all this coming from?
Keep you in line.
I know.
Keep you in line. Got to keep an eye on you, Jay.
It was one of those, do I sound like that?
Yeah.
Me. Is that like the classic man impersonating a woman voice?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
No, it's good. Very relatable, I would say. Very relatable. Yeah, that series last night, Gio Battistoni getting wild over there. There were some players that were on the Vaders that were now on the Night Owls. That was a nice dynamic last night. Get a little chippy over here.
Yeah.
I like it. There's Jake Purdy. Lightning chasing two ground ball. Third base. Foul. And the Lightning's still in this. Going to keep reiterating. Just 2-0. Feels like 10, but it's only 2.
Mama Fernandez, yeah, I think so. I'm sure I'll hear all about it after the series.
Yeah, I mean, I think the whole league is now tuned in. I mean, I think people that hang out, I hang out with Kyle a lot. I actually see Chad quite a bit too. A knuckleball there from Billy. That was nasty. Now I think the whole league's just tuned in on what's going on with the Lightning. That was a big deal there. Mid-game trade. That's when you're trying to send a message. Mm-hmm. I mean, Cody's mom said she talked to Cody. I saw that. Mom Gammy. Yeah, I'd love to hear how Cody's doing, how he's feeling. Sprayed up the first baseline. And there's Taylor Briner showing up now.
Yeah, I see that. TB7.
See TB7 now. They're making deals. What's going on?
Maybe.
I don't trust anybody anymore.
I know.
Snappers, they've won 8 in a row. I doubt they're making a deal.
Jim, we got a new poll. Best combo in the booth.
Yeah, Trench and anyone is going to be good.
Trench and anyone, yeah.
Yeah, Trench is the guy up here, man. He puts in the work, does the time. I'm like just a visitor in the booth,
Trench is really good at being dramatic and acting, which is something that I'm not so great at.
Oh, it's got him looking there, 54. Nice job. Nice job there. Billy Osgood throwing a gem tonight. He's been in great form. Osgood threw that game against the Cajuns, 7 shutout innings with him and Will Morris battling.
Oh, that was so good.
Yeah, I mean, Billy Osgood's really stepped up his game down the stretch here, offensively and on the mound. These legends, they go to 21-18, Jen. I mean, they're a contender. That puts them in the driver's seat.
That puts them tied with the Snappers, who are in third right now.
They've won 8 in a row with the Snappers. They are hot. Now, I'd like to play the Snappers on a night like tonight, where, I mean, the conditions are still...
Yeah.
Snappers, I think their last 4 or 5 weeks have just been in absolute home run hitting conditions. So this would be the kind of night to play the Snappers. Very interesting how this thing's going to shake out down the road here. And what's this going to put the Lightning at if they get swept? It's 11-28.
11-28.
Oh, boy.
Eek.
As Osgood makes quick work of the Lightning there. More of the same.
Yes, David. Bo's back on the Lightning.
Yeah, but did DHJ miss
I
out on
guess
it too?
Harley missed everything.
Yeah, and speaking about missing everything, is our squad on TikTok. I mean, Cam 1, Cam 2 doesn't exist on TikTok. You got to come over to Twitch for that. You get these sideline angles. What a time it is to get over to Twitch. Get on Skycam and look up that first baseline dugout. I mean, the emotions going on, or the lack thereof, the lack of emotion going on. You just, such a better way to get involved. Our chat's popping off tonight.
Yeah, you're hanging out with the chat. You feel like you're part of a little family here.
Come join the community. We got guys saying they're gifting subs for you if you get on over to Twitch. I mean, this is the place to be, especially on nights like tonight. Just random things going down. The place to be. And there's the place to be. And there's still more to come. There's still more to come. I'm on pace. I'm still going to offer my deal. I'm going to do it live on air.
Right.
If the scoreline holds, I mean, I just think I kind of should already do it. It's already collapsed. But I said after game 2.
You did.
And I'm going to try to really gut this Lightning team now. I just want to gut them from the inside. I want to take everything.
Anything can happen now.
I'm going to make
it feels like
I'm going to make a fair deal.
Feels like it's no holes barred right now.
And that's 54 into the pan. J-Rock. Yeah, is this going to be a fire sale? I mean, we got to think of moves down the road now.
Your mic keeps cutting out, they're saying. Is that true?
Oh, that's not good. Oh, we got a production team down there. GK's all over that. I'm sure that'll be fixed very soon. I mean, what do we do? Is this going to be a fire sale? Is he just going to start unloading guys?
Maybe.
Fouled off by Taravella.
The weird part is after it happened, and then we saw Cody with his backpack on and his bats in his hand, ready to leave.
Right.
Is that Phillips took his jersey off.
What do you mean? Took his own jersey off?
He took his Lightning jersey off. And I was like, I didn't know what was happening. And then 2 minutes later, he put it back on. So what was that about?
I didn't see that, J-Lo. It's good eyes.
Yeah.
Ground ball, shortstop. Nice hands by Jake Purdy. Jake Purdy's a ball player. Nice play there. And going into the dugout, top of the 6th, last opportunity. Last opportunity for this Lightning squad to erase a 10-run deficit. / 2-run deficit. What do you think, J-Lo? Can they get it done? They got the right guy at the plate.
They do. We'll see. Towers has been struggling at the plate. I know that he has the stuff, he has the talent, but he's just got to put together the ABs. He has the same disease that the rest of the Lightning lineup has, which is just they're chasing balls. So we'll see.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, the chase rate's pretty high. I know Kyle was doing some numbers. He was crunching some numbers last night.
They were pretty telling.
Yeah, the chase rate stuff. Kyle was sending me some. Kyle was brilliant with that, by the way. Really just crunching numbers and getting into stuff like that. I'm really into stuff like that too. And yeah, the Lightning's chase rate is ridiculous. I mean, it's 10% higher than some of the rest of the league.
Yeah, significantly higher.
And that's off the foot of Towers.
Ooh.
And Billy Osgood here looking for the shutout. Good for Billy Osgood. Just dealing. And if you're the Legends, and that's shaved off foul. If you're the Legends, you really just can't worry about any of this stuff going on, right? I mean, you can't get distracted. It could be a distraction.
Nope.
You can almost come down to their level. That's high, but not carrying tonight.
Yeah. Balls just aren't moving.
No.
That was a good swing there.
Tonight's not the night where balls are getting out of the park. I mean, it's going to have to be well hit. Nothing up on the hands. You got to get extended and get barrel. As look at DHJ. He doesn't know what happened tonight.
Who's going to let him know?
Yeah, it's not the trade. I get the trade happened. It's the way it went down. I think maybe the trade will be a good trade for both teams. I don't know.
I think the trade itself was terrible too.
Oh man, yeah, I know. I'm trying to be neutral here, but yeah, I don't think so. Yeah.
You put me in this booth. I'm going to tell you what I think.
No. I'm with you though. I'm with you. I'm with you. I tend to try to be too political when you just put it out there.
Well, you are the mayor of downtown Vegas.
Oh, downtown Vegas. What a beautiful part of town. Ugh. Still take you guys down there.
My new favorite place is Circa.
Yeah, you love Circa.
Love it.
Yes.
Love it there.
I think Kyle reciprocates that.
Yeah.
I mean, and I'm a big Circa guy as well. We're big Arts District people too, and we'd love to have you guys down at the Arts District.
I'm into that.
Yes, Kyle
not so much, but he'll do what Schmoopy wants. We'll gets.
We'll get him a cheeseburger or something.
Yeah.
We'll have the big boy meals.
We'll get him a grilled cheese.
Yeah, get him a grilled cheese and a hot cocoa. He'll be fine. Mm-hmm. Oh no! Did I hit foam? It did hit foam.
Kiefer, you want to umpire When do they play? Do you have the schedule there?
For
I can ask Kyle for you.
which team?
Cajuns. Is it Friday?
Cajuns play on Friday against the Sand Vipers.
All right, I'll ask Kyle if you can if you want to.
Get him on the schedule. Love that. Yeah, Kiefer's all like pumped up to play, and then now he's like, oh man, okay.
Yeah.
I guess I'm already planning on being here.
May as well be involved.
Yeah, might as well go help out. Love that. Stream team, love that. Is that a requirement for the Lightning? If you're on the Lightning, I mean, they're big volunteers of the stream team. Cody Reynolds is a big volunteer of
Yeah,
the stream
he
team.
is.
Shot to Trench. Trench saves that with his right hand. Slides to his knees, makes a great play. Oh my goodness, 4-5-2.
Wow.
Trench Pacone. Ladies and gentlemen, that closes out game 2. Brilliant stop by our
What a
favorite
stop.
commentator. Look at that. Little knee slide there. Oh my goodness. I'm going to watch that one more time. Knocks it with his right hand. Whoa, look at that. Look at classy. And that is 2 games lost for the Lightning, 2 games won for the Legends. Final after game 2, Legends 2, Lightning 0. We'll catch you back here in 10 seconds. And camera right on the Lightning dugout. Down 0-2 in this series. They've lost, 5, 6, 7 in a row. They came in losing 5 in a row. They've lost 7 straight. It looks like a bunch that's lost 7 straight over there.
Yeah, it's looking pretty bleak, Jim.
Kyle John it up.
Sad.
I don't see Chad John it up with the squad. I see
Yeah, I don't
Kyle
see him.
John it up with the squad.
Right.
There's a disconnect there. Where's the manager?
I don't even see him.
Did he just take off?
Oh, he's over there. He's doing the
He's
lineups,
doing
I
his
think.
lineup. Yeah, all that stuff. He's not consoling anybody about the lineup.
Right.
Is he getting pitched? Chad Phillips pitching game 3. Has to. Cody Reynolds is
Find out
probably
in a
slated to
second.
start, I imagine.
Probably.
Yeah, Cody Reynolds
Yeah.
was the game 3 starter.
Right.
So it might be Chad Sparkles Phillips on the mound here. And I'm going to make Chad an offer right now.
All right. I love
I'm
it.
going
Let's
to
go.
make Chad an offer. I'm
Let's
going to
go.
make him a trade offer. This is an official offer from the Warbirds. He doesn't know I'm doing this. And we're obviously going to make it more formal after this goes.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to offer Chad. I have the Legends first round pick. And we have the Night Owls first round pick. Whatever pick is in better standing at the end of the season, we'll offer. Okay, so first round
Okay,
pick,
whichever of the two.
and we'll give our second round pick away.
Okay.
So two solid picks, possibly cash considerations.
Okay.
I think there is cash considerations, and we want Kyle Lohman to be a part of the Warbirds. I think that's a fair deal.
Yeah.
I mean,
He's right there.
the Lightning can
You gonna
build
ask him?
the Lightning can build for the future. The Lightning they're 11-27 now.
Right.
The current squad's not working. We're gonna offer them an opportunity through the draft, which I heard is loaded. I heard the draft's going to be loaded. I heard there's very good players coming. You got a guy like Cody Reynolds in the 23rd pick, so don't discount that second round pick. And the Warbirds are lower in the standings, so it's going to be a good second round pick.
Absolutely.
Top of the first round, may I say?
Right.
Ish.
Right.
And the better of our first round picks will offer to the Lightning for Kyle Lohman. That's an official trade offer to the Lightning. If they're listening over there, that's something from the Warbirds.
Also,
approved.
guys, our bets are open for this game, so get your points in on whoever you want to see win. We got Lightning Legends, Lightning plus 2.5. That means you're getting 2.5 runs.
I know. It's like such a staple for me to talk about wiffle points. Jayla, I've been so distracted tonight.
I know. There's a lot
always
going
am
on.
I got so much to handle here.
There's a lot going
juggling
on.
so much. And there it is. There it is. That's the trade offer.
Are we going to do it live?
Well, no, I don't know if I haven't even talked to Chad about it.
Okay.
I'm just doing it live on air.
You're letting the chat know
I'm
that's going to happen.
doing it live on air, and we're going to see if Chad will do it. And
All right.
if he wants to counter, maybe he won't do it. Maybe he will.
All right.
But that's a live deal.
Love it.
First in POW history as well, a live trade offer being
Yeah.
offered. Even though I did get angle shot by Andrew Leday. Well done, Mr. Leday. Getting in there
Andrew.
and getting a good player in Cody Reynolds.
I say so many nice things about you, Andrew.
And we're game 3 here. Jake Purdy's going to lead off a lineup change for the Lightning, and it's going to be Trench Pacone on the mound. Trench has had a tough go of it the last few starts. I'd love to see him bounce back.
I'm sure he's feeling good about that play he just made in the field.
That was an
At the
excellent
end of that last game.
Love that. And that's in the gap. That's down. Nick Sansone getting starting the outfield. Into right field. A leadoff base hit for Jake Purdy, who's just an absolute stud. That
Yes,
guy's a good
he
player.
is. Yeah.
That guy's a good player.
Yep.
You ever seen that guy throw a football?
Yeah,
That guy's got an absolute cannon.
he does.
I mean, I feel like I'm catching the ball from a college quarterback. And that's deposited by Bruce Huson. The Lightning are here in Game 3.
Bruce with a bomb.
Big bomb there, and that's what you want to see.
Bruce needed that.
Now we got the hammer. I want to see the hammer celebration. Is this going to be
Yeah.
like a big celebration, or is it going to be like,
Well, we'll see. We'll see if the energy's there.
Let's see the energy. Let's see. Yes, he is gonna get it. He's gonna
Bruce
a little
the
bit of-
juice.
No, that wasn't it.
Is he going to flex? He didn't flex for us?
That wasn't
Nothing?
the energy.
All right.
Nah, I'm not buying it. Yeah, that was just kind of a half smile, kind of a
Yeah.
shake.
Did you see who flexed last night after their home run?
Kyle Letter.
Gio.
did. Okay. Yeah, that was my next guess. See, I've seen Bruce do the celebration, and usually he jams the hammer in the air.
Yeah, he's usually
big
pumped up.
bicep, and that one was kind of he looked me in the eye. I felt like, we made eye contact there.
Yeah.
And it was just like,
And it was intense.
Yeah, he looked
intense,
broken.
yeah.
Yeah, he looked like he was broken there. I don't like that. I didn't like the look I just saw on his face.
Me either.
Oh, man. 2-0 though, regardless. And that's what you got to do. You just got to take care of your business. You just got to take care of your business. Can't worry about all the other mess. Oh boy. Oh man. What a night as Michael chases there. There's that chase rate, J-Lo. There's that chase
There
rate.
it is.
Yeah, just
Yep.
expanding the zone on a pitch that he has no business hitting. That ball's way outside. Oh, that's close. Ooh, J-Dub doesn't ring him up. That's a close one. If I'm on first base umpire, I think I'm laying the hammer. Yeah, I see that. It was discussed. Gotta leave room for a counter, J-Lo. Mm-hmm. It's just part of doing business.
Yeah. You know what, though? I'm going to give another Seinfeld
Let's do it.
Seinfeld reference.
It's a great American sitcom.
Yeah, so Kramer gets hot coffee spilled on him. Mm-hmm. And his lawyer, Jackie Childs, gets a big meeting, and he's going to get a big settlement.
Yes, this is a good episode.
Right? So he gets in there with the coffee people, and they go, "We're prepared to offer you free coffee for life." And before they finish the sentence, Kramer goes, I'll take it,
yeah. And then doesn't he end up getting like...
He ends up drinking too many lattes.
Right?
And he has the contract in his hand. He's like, if I want another cafe latte, I
Doesn't
can have
he get
another
kicked out
cafe
of the store?
latte.
He gets kicked out of the coffee shop.
out.
Yes. Starts making problems in line. There's a line. That's a great episode.
Yeah, so that reminds me of putting something on the table for Chad and just say it. And I'll take it.
I'll take it. The lawyer just shakes his head in disbelief. And right around first, Trench getting beat around a little bit here. Walks
Yeah, who told you to put the bomb on?
Anthony Michael. Trench has had a few bad starts in a row here for the Legends. And that looks very hittable. 42 miles an hour, 3-1. And he's in danger of walking out in the first inning for like the third or fourth straight start, J-Lo. Mm-hmm. My boy Trench, let's go.
Come on, Trench.
Those are cookies.
Oof.
Ripped up the middle from Bo Evans. First and second, one out. Steve is asking if he purchased a signed ball. Can he get it signed by Dodos and J-Lo? Yeah.
Yeah.
No doubt. Of course.
Yes.
Of course we'll do that for him. Absolutely would love that. And that's inside, double play ball. Osgood goes to Wakefield. Shuffles. Fires. That comes just short, though. 4.79. It was in time. I know. I can't believe Bo Evans is literally here already. Isn't that crazy? Mm-hmm. He's just, all right, insert him right in.
And we just kind of looked over and we go, oh, he's in a jersey with a bat in his hand. What is going on? What is going on?
Yeah. Here's Jake Purdy got it started with a single to right. 2-0 Lightning. First signs of life for them. Of the night, really. The first lead of the night for the Lightning, for sure. Yeah, Chad signed ball tonight. Chat, please. That's kind of a...
By the way, where are the rest of you ones at? You had Chen up there on the container.
I know. It looked like he packed
representing the ones.
Like he had
a whole thing going.
That's in the towards the 5-6 hole. That's through Wakefield and Osgood.
Where you got? Where his bros there?
And he looked like he packed for a party. You know,
Yeah.
He looks like he had multiple people. Yeah, Chen said he's seen enough. Chen, he's just like looking down at this, like, what
He's
am I
like
watching?
shaking his head.
Yeah, jeez.
What is going on here?
And look at Cody's saying. He's saying Loman and Cody are in the booth on Monday.
I'm sure they won't change that, Cody.
Yeah, that's not going nowhere.
Yeah.
Kyle runs the schedule.
Mm-hmm.
Tie to center.
Don't worry,
she
Cody.
Just got inside. That's a tough play, though.
You are not disposable in Kyle's eyes.
Nick Sansone makes the play. That retires aside 3 runs for the Lightning. Is it enough? Who's pitching for the Lightning? I have to know. Is Chad Phillips taking the mound? The Legends, Brad Ogden told me before the game, and we haven't talked about this much.
I think they should go with Towers. But go ahead. What are you going to say, Jim?
Chad was a former Legend. That was the team he played on prior.
Right.
We haven't really discussed that much.
We haven't talked about
that.
that.
So like the Legends want Chad. They want to get him. You know, that, and guess what?
Yeah.
That tenure with the Legends didn't go so hot.
It didn't
go so
pan
hot.
out well.
It was rocky.
Yeah.
It was rocky. You see Sansone in the Chad a lot,
Mm-hmm.
piping off the Chad. You know, it was rocky. You know, those guys, I don't think, and it lasted 1 season. As that's about the amount of time, you know, that you can have. You know, apparently it's about 13 weeks is about the amount of time that you can stand Mr. Phillips. Chad is in spurts kind of guy, you know.
Yeah, what?
Chad is he's like an in spurts kind of guy. He's like in waves, you know. He's in a waves kind of guy. Too much Chad, You know, if you play golf with Chad, 9 holes instead of 18 kind of thing.
Right.
You're like 4 holes instead of 9.
I played with him recently.
Oh, Buck Burner.
Buck.
Yeah, ship him. Yes, ship him. We're about to...
It's from who? Kyle? Oh, that's so nice.
It's game 3, J-Lo. Chad's on the mound. We get more to talk about. We're going to... Let's do this together. 1, 2, 3. Will be. Nick Sansone. Strike 155 from Chad Phillips, and this is kind of entertaining. We have Chad Phillips on the mound.
Purdy's not pitching because he started game 1.
Started game 1.
So they have to use a different pitcher to start the games.
But Chad might, get his little, he might get in, this is his time to show everybody, punch back a little bit.
I'm surprised he didn't go with Towers here.
I think Chad's going to, as Glenn Meadows puts the line out there, over 3.5. 300 and... Look at that. Look at that. It's close to bet somebody. Goodness. That -2.5 line's rough. 3 runs by the Lightning. Free wiffle points on display tonight. Usually I'm big on the wiffle points, J-Lo. Usually I'm
Tonight has been off.
I'm all over
Jim.
the play-by-play, I'm just dialed in. Tonight,
Right.
It's just been so scattered. Been all over the place. The chat's been entertaining.
I know. I came organized with all these notes.
Yeah, I got all these numbers and stats, but
and
tonight's
we
not
have
been
just
about
been
that.
thrown.
Tonight's been about kind of on the fly. It's been unscripted tonight. It's been really kind of in my, I kind of like it. It's just that trade kind of really jolted things.
It jolted me for sure.
And Chad's going to come out and walk the first batter he faces, and you just see the Lightning shaking their heads out there. Like Josh Towers, why don't I have the ball in my hand? Why don't you try to get Bruce Huson better? You're 11-27. Why is Bruce Huson, who I know wants to pitch?
Well, now
he wants to pitch.
Now they're right 11-27. You got it on the head.
A guy like Dennis O'Neill, it's O'Brien. I faced O'Brien, and he threw me a pretty nasty screwball for strike 1, and that's high. Does it have enough? I don't think so. Huson is there in center field, makes the play. So why not use this spot to develop some of your players is my question. Is that a fair question? Back to Chad.
It's absolutely fair.
Goes second. Purdy has a good look at the double play here. And no, it falls just short. Oh. What do you think about that? Bruce Huson has been outspoken about wanting to pitch.
I 100% agree with you. Yeah.
Dennis O'Brien.
Yep.
Pretty nasty. Ground ball.
Give him some more reps. These are spots that you can do that.
And Chad has gone through a scoreless first inning. Chad's got a little look on his face like he's here to prove something. But, that's what I think. You're 11-27, and it's time to, develop some guys. Let guys get going, I don't know. I'm not a manager of a wiffleball club, but you're the one that's a manager. You're the fan appointed manager.
You keep saying that, and I'm getting flack for it.
The
for it
fans
because
have
they actually
spoken.
believe you.
I mean, the fans have spoken. I mean, now that poll last week was just a runaway poll. It was one of the biggest runaway polls of the season.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, the thing is that it doesn't necessarily have to directly apply to wiffle ball. It's just, have you managed anything before, right? Have you been a manager of just people in any setting?
no, he's watched baseball since the 90s.
Right. And if you have,
That's about it.
you could do a better job than he is with all the knowledge that he has of the game. That's the
That
point.
is a good component. You know, you're managing adults. Mm-hmm. You're managing adults, you know.
Yeah, they're grown men.
Grown men out here. You can't just, yell at grown men, and you got to treat them like adults.
Right.
You know,
Be respectful.
respectful.
Listen to what they have to
There's a way
say.
to do things. Respect comes into play with adults.
Right.
You can't just treat them like kids, and to run Cody Reynolds out of there like that after game one.
Right. And not just listen and communicate, but actually maybe sometimes in that listening say, okay, oh, you feel like you're good in this spot? Okay, well, let's try it out.
Right.
Yeah.
Be more of a, instead of a coercive manager, be more of, kind of, I want to say, like a relationship type manager.
I mean, especially
like
when
build
you,
a relationship with your teams, work
especially in a
together.
spot where you really need to build up morale,
Right. Yeah, exactly. And especially when your morale's bad. Maybe let some other guys manage the team for a week,
Yeah.
And
Let somebody else do it.
Right.
And if nothing, it gives them a chance. Whatever.
A little bit more of a team approach to managing, I think that would really
Right.
do
I
a
feel
lot of
like
good.
some people who are watching probably feel like we're just, like, it's a bit like we're going after Chad, but that's not what's happening here, It's more than that.
And here's Billy Osgood at making the play. Pacone here, settling down here in the second inning. Good to see Trench getting out of that first. That's been kind of a bugaboo for him lately.
Yeah, Shane, we brought that up. Lede being on the other end.
That was a masterclass for the day.
That's a
Bo
little
Evans
weird.
puts a charge into that. Nick Sansone,
Oh.
you see the conditions tonight. That ball's out of here. In the last 6 weeks, that ball's way out of here. Not tonight. That was a masterclass from Lede. I mean, he showed up
Yeah.
and kind of just scooped. I mean, I got to think that he's been talking to Chad and set that up.
For sure.
Just because Bo Evans
Yeah,
is
I'm
here.
sure he was in his ear and he knew that.
So he should have just told. I mean, man, what a blindside. Could that have waited till after the series?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean that's the ultimate question, right?
The thing is that, it was a poll and maybe half the poll was silly of who wins in the situation.
Right.
But seriously speaking, like, Cody, you will be the winner in the situation. Don't be down on yourself. You're an amazing player. I mean, rookie of the year talk, like, you're right up there, like, with these great guys, and you're so new, and to be of that status, this is not a reflection of you.
And look at this just in. The Gaming Commission is reviewing this game for wiffle points as the game was left open a bit long.
It was. It
It's
was stayed
Lightning
open
plus-
even when it was
yeah.
2-0. So
How many wiffle points do we have in the Lightning? I thought I saw like 400,000. So this kind of brings up a story here. Now Lightning are up 3-0 and they're getting 2.5. So it's 5.5 to nothing. I would love if the Legends cover this.
I think because, I think because it's in favor of the book per se, that you can't change it now.
No, you can't.
Yeah, you got to leave it as is.
The Gaming Commission is going to review the process.
Right.
And the process that went down. It's going to be under review, and we're going to see what happens.
Yeah.
And Trench Pacone works the walk from Chad Phillips, and Chad Phillips is done. Out of here. Walk. And that's been Chad on the mound this season. Give me the stats, J-Lo. Let me read some.
Yeah, let's do it.
Chad has started himself in every series this season.
And
he refuses to develop guys. He's put
infuriates me.
Where's those Lightning numbers? I got them right here.
You got it. Yeah, you got it there.
23 games started. He's 1-3, a 6.53 ERA over 30 innings. 30 innings pitched, 59 hits. He's got a strikeout to walk ratio of 21 walks to 28 strikeouts. That's not good in pitching.
The stat that I had mentioned to Kyle, and I don't know if we have, as I said, I'd be curious to see what the Lightning record is when he starts himself as pitcher.
Right, beyond the win-loss as a pitcher. Yeah,
which is,
I mean, when you're 11-27, it's not going to be good.
right.
But you're telling me that Bruce Huson couldn't come in and try that out and do that? You're telling me that, that Dennis O'Brien can't get in there and do that? What about Atkinson?
Right.
Hey, let's go right here. Let's go.
Josh Towers.
When you're 11-27, you can't come in and develop
Dennis
guys.
O'Brien.
And I think that's part of the disconnect and what's led to things like the rental situation happening. Is just I think guys like on the team have ideas and they're saying stuff like that, and that's flared. That's down. That's trouble. No man's land.
Look
and
at all the Lightning jerseys surrounding that ball.
And that's on the left side. Trench will go to second base, but something brewing here. But I think that's part of the problem. And I think when playing golf with Kyle, that's kind of what was expressed to me is that there's no team approach in how the decisions get made, right? And some of those decisions seems like the team's not first. It's maybe put myself first.
You know what's the most infuriating thing,
And the
Jim?
evidence is damning.
The most infuriating thing?
What? Yes. The 3 a.m. messages I'm going to get from Chad after this broadcast?
Whether it's positive or negative that someone like this continues to get attention and we continue to talk about it.
I know we just can't stay on the Legends, can we? We're not executing our game plan.
No.
It's my fault.
And that's sad.
It's my fault.
Yeah.
It's sad by me.
Well, no.
Yeah, you're right. But that's part of being enigmatic, though, and being that's why sometimes when you're a radio personality and no one likes you, you get good ratings.
Right.
I mean, sometimes it's a good thing.
Yeah.
That's line 5-6 hole.
People want to see what's going to go wrong next.
Right. It's kind of intriguing. That's why Chad has a cult following.
Right.
And the Legends are on the board in the midst of our banter. First and second, nobody out. You think you're all comfortable in the chat. I got a Lightning plus 2.5 ticket. Oh, yeah, I'm throwing my whole account on that. Hold on tight. Because wiffleball has a weird way. The wiffle gods can punish you for taking advantage of the system here. The Legends come out with a 6-3 win and bury you. Not throwing that out. 58, 1-2. 2-2 now. Yeah, Weber. Yeah, Chad's going to rewatch the broadcast. He watches all the broadcasts. 3 a.m. I'm going to wake up tomorrow about 6:45, and I'm going to look at my phone, and it's going to be full of messages at about 3:15 a.m. to 3:45 a.m.
Yep.
And that's sprayed right field. Nobody home. Bo Evans out there. Can't get to it. It's down, and it's going to be another RBI. 3-2. J-Rock moves to third base on the right side batted ball. Casey Taravella is the man doing the damage. 3-2. Are you nervous if you have a Lightning ticket, J-Lo?
A little bit.
I'm a little nervous.
Starting to get a little bit nervous. Yeah.
Ooh, sprayed back. We got to have a done this honest question. Is Chad in on the joke or did people really crush this whole man? I mean, Chad, I talk to Chad a lot. I mean, I hang out with Chad a lot. And that's an RBI. No touch on that. That's just clean single in this ball game. Is tied up. The Legends have struck back here in the second inning. Billy Osgood up the middle. J-Rock coming in to score. I don't know how to answer that from Turtles. I mean, like, because yes, I feel like I can say all these things to Chad's face. Just will he listen to me? No.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, no. He has his opinions. We argue a lot. Me and Chad. I think all of us argue a lot with Chad.
Yep.
I mean, and that's a line drive base hit. Trench McCone, is that going to get to the wall? It's going to clear the bases. Your plus 2.5 ticket is almost dead already. Oh my goodness. And we have some spread drama is what I like to call it. We have a bunch of people trying to take advantage of the bets being open a long time, and they're getting buried. The Legends firing. If downstairs, if I can see
just so you know, sidekick, he didn't buy the team.
Right. That was another point of conversation.
Yeah, it's not really how that works.
That's what I was surprised to hear with the Lightning is that the monetary stuff
right.
That's not how the Warbirds roll. Let's say that.
Yeah.
Let's say that. And that's ground ball. Garay spilled. No double play. Into the panel. First out of the inning. Oh, no. Look at that. Yeah, Mercial. Yeah, he's getting smashed in the chat for leaving the bets open too long. No, that was no by accident. Yeah. No. I'd say he was handed the team.
2 outs?
Is a better way. No,
There's 2 outs.
Oh, excuse me. 2 outs.
2 outs.
Apologies. Sandstone swing and a miss. It's killed a dad bod. Yeah, that's the play. Yeah. Thinking ahead. That's a
Yeah.
forward-thinking man right there.
Yeah.
Still lays the wood.
Should have known they were laying out the bait.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. See, it's too good to be true angle. The too good to be true angle.
Yeah.
It's like you look at a game. Why is this team priced that way?
mirage.
Yeah. It's just the mirage. That's the sharp play killed to death
Right.
on. And that's sprayed back by Sansone. Now, too good to be true. Bet the other side. I like that. Mm-hmm. Like that. Outside
I mean,
just
that
missed.
happens a lot with amateur bettors, and they'll
does.
snap right on it.
That does. That
Yeah.
does. Ill-informed bettors. That's 53 on the pipe from Purdy. Settles down, gets out of the inning.
They don't call him Dirty Purdy for nothing.
Dirty Purdy. Strands Pacone, but a big hit by Trench Pacone there. An 2 RBI double. Puts them ahead 5-3. Legends. A little bit more offense in this game 3, J-Lo.
Yeah, I love it.
Good to see.
Good to see the bats awake.
And how's that sideline looking? Phillips just kind of walking by. Towers there. I mean, it's kind of fascinating. Storyline here. Tim Riley picked a really good week to go to
He
France.
really did. Good job, Tim.
Tim Riley in Monaco, just like, all right.
He's living it up.
Yeah, chat, please. Me too. I think that trade energy got us like jolted a little bit. I'm just now settling in a groove up here, you know? Really kind of off-scripted me.
Someone in the chat is asking if the players own the teams. So usually the owner doesn't play. Am I correct on that? So like Sasai usually doesn't play himself because he owns the Vaders.
Yes, Sasai owns the Vaders. Man,
Same thing
Billy
with
Santiwan,
Chris
man.
Warfield.
Warfield's our owner. That's a sole ownership there. Mm-hmm. But we talk about stuff. Like I talk to Warfield and trades and stuff like that. Stuff we talk about, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, Brad Ogden owning the Legends. Adam Tannock owning the Sand Vipers with Tom
Shane says he's on his way to the
I
field to
read
counter
that.
your
I
offer.
read that. I might have to get out of the booth for a second here. If Shane shows up, you might be going solo, J-Lo. Might have to politic down on the field here. Here's Josh Towers. A little adjustment from Towers trying to go other way. I like that approach.
Ref TP, good night. Thanks for joining us.
Swing and a miss. There's that inside pitch that he just can't lay off of. And Ref, yeah, good to see you back in the chat, Ref. Thanks for joining us tonight. A big PLW fan, and wish you great health. And maybe we'll wish your Stoke City boys to get out of the championship someday. Good night, sir. Swing and a miss. Dirty Purdy at the plate. As Casey Taravella has relieved Trench. Trench giving two solid innings. Rough first inning. Bounce back in the second. Back to Taravella to shut this thing down. Taravella was brilliant in game 1. That misses. Yeah, Evan, yeah, Stoke City just kind of mid-table in the championship. Not the worst place to be. It could be like Sunderland or Ipswich Town. Mid-table of the League One, so. Always love chatting the soccer with Ref DP. And that misses. The lightning of soccer is Stoke. Ouch.
I don't know anything about
Yeah,
soccer,
not a
so I don't
soccer.
get the
Yeah, I know.
reference.
Kyle stares at me when I talk soccer. He does not like it when I bring up soccer. It's like my favorite sport.
I'm not saying I don't like it. I just have never followed it, so.
I'm very good friends with, if you guys remember Alan Sharples, he used to play a little bit with us, Stoneman. He's from Sunderland, big Sunderland fan. So one of my really good friends out here in Vegas is a Sunderland guy. And yeah, it's sad being friends with Alan, really. So I imagine I've seen the documentary. It is sad. Oh, 52 on the bar. Dirty from Taravella after walking Purdy. Yeah, Kyle does not like soccer much. You guys are in agreement on that.
Well, again, it's not that I don't like it. I just have never followed it. So.
Yeah, I'm in international sales, J-Lo, and talking, soccer with UK, France, that gets a lot of work done.
For sure.
Gets a lot of work done knowing some of that stuff. And Mayo knows what's up. That's right. Mayo knows what's up. Shout out to Alan Sharples if he's watching.
Alyssa,
His wife,
the
Stephanie.
Lightning Cajuns are not scheduled in the regular season to play.
No, they're not.
So,
They're done. Yeah, that got brought up in the chat earlier.
Yeah.
Yep. And that is Taravella doing his thing. Ogden going to bring him in to shut the door here. 5-3 Legends on the verge of a sweep. And on the verge of going 21-18 and matching the Snappers. I mean, the Legends came in reeling as well. I mean, they were last 2 series. They got swept in a series, lost to the Bombers in a big series.
Yeah.
And a little bit of
That was a
medicine
tough one.
tonight. I mean, this is just what the Legends need, is a nice sweep up to 21 wins. How many wins do you think it takes to get to that 5 spot? You got the standings in front of you.
I know. I'm just trying to think how many games left.
We have 18 to go. 15 to go after this series for the Legends. A swing and a miss by J-Rock chasing. .56 high. That looks hotter than it is, though. Man, Purdy. Really good stuff right there.
I don't know if I know enough to answer that question. Like, I don't know if I have the mind enough to.
I'm thinking
like
25 wins gets you there. 7, if you get 7. Nah, I probably need 9 more. 27 wins.
Well, I was gonna say half of what's left.
Yeah, probably going 500 to get you there.
Yeah.
I think getting that 5 spot. And a weak ground ball there. Lohman kind of backtracking on it. Picks up, fires into the zone. 4-2-8. No problem there. 1 away. Legends still feeling the need to extend.
The odd every night we have 3 games. We play 1 series. Two of the same teams play each other 3 games. We do that every night, Monday through Friday, 6:05 p.m. Pacific time.
Here every night. I mean, this is my 3rd night of the week here. Umpired the first 2 up in the booth, ripped by Casey Taravella. That's down for a single with 1 out. I mean, it is really a big commitment out here. And I go back to like Jake B's question with Chad. Like, yeah, I mean, like I hang out with Chad all the time. You know, I consider him a friend. But you know, sometimes things need to be said. There's management of a team and how you do it, and there's 10 teams here, and you know, there's a lot of people talk, and it's a big community out here. You know, there's a lot of people that discuss and gossip, and it's like its own little network out here, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So you know, yeah, I think we all get along with Chad, but you know, as when it comes to the management of a team, there's different opinions on that.
In general.
Jake B asked a tough question.
Yeah.
That's a while back ago, but I've been thinking about it. Good stuff, Jake B.
I mean, the only thing, I don't even know if I want to say what I think.
Oh, the people demand it.
The only thing that I don't like about the way that he framed the question is this poor guy. And that's where I think like there is like this disconnect of he's not a victim in any of these situations. That I don't like. You know?
Fair enough.
So it's like when you continually do things that
Yeah, I mean,
are of poor judgment or, you know, hurt other people or whatever the case may be, at one point do you stop feeling bad for the person that is causing that?
right. And this is strictly like a wiffle ball sense, but yeah.
Right. So tonight, Cody is the one who suffers in the situation.
Cody, I thought, was visibly distraught.
And
up
now what? Now we're not supposed to feel bad for Cody because we have to feel bad for the person who created this bad situation?
Right.
No. He should get called out on his BS.
Sure.
Because people should be held accountable for their actions. That's it. That's how I feel.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that's crazy. We had Cody up here, and I think he kind of had the same reaction we did in the booth. I'm sure much worse, but you know, like loss of words. You know, kind of tough to. He was still processing it. You know, and I felt that. I felt that real emotion from him.
Right.
You know, and that was.
But you know, we want accountability.
Took me a minute to come back from that.
Yeah.
So, man, the ups and downs through an 18-week season, still more to go. If you aren't entertained by PLW,
Yeah, we are
we're
just
just getting going in this thing. I mean, like we're just now like putting it into 6th gear.
We're just warming up.
Yeah,
kid.
we got playoffs coming. It's about to get intense out here.
Yep.
I mean, you think this is something? You know, this is. Yeah, I like it. Like it, chat, please. That's right.
Oh, we got a PLW hottie here today.
What do we got?
We got Caro.
Oh, Carol, of course, supporting the Legends.
She's here somewhere.
Here we go. Anthony Michael, 3-1 count. That can't be right. And that's off of his hands. Yeah, that was 2-2. Now it's 3-2. Excuse me. 5-3 is Taylor Briner, J-Dub over there. Now Weber got me kind of like paranoid of someone trying to scoop my deal. 51 into the zone. Anthony Michael goes down. Anthony Michael having a tough night tonight. You know, he's a really good hitter. I hate to see someone struggling like that. And here's a Bo Evans. 1 out in the 4th. Man, I see people appreciating your real content there. You get real, and that's what we want. We want authentic feedback right there.
Good.
Felt that emotion, J-Lo. I like it. It's Bo Evans getting
Bo Evans, brand new Lightning acquisition, guys.
He is, and that's
back on the Lightning.
I think a pretty good acquisition, as his bat has been.
It's going to go right through the 5/6.
I think Bo Evans has actually been one of the PLW surprises of the season. Dare I say, and I don't mean this bad, like a most improved player. You know, I think Bo Evans has had a real breakout campaign. You know, so. But Bo Evans, you know, he could be a weapon for the Lightning, and Kiefer's got game too. So Chad did get some 2 decent bats. Like I said, the results of the trade, I'm not so sure how that's going to work out.
For sure.
Could be pretty even for both teams. Towers, line drive up the middle, rip that ball. That's going to be on the right side of second base. It's going to move Bo Evans.
There we go. Good to see something like that
Yeah,
out of
and
Towers.
the Lightning are striking here in the 4th.
Mr. Ebuck, yes, this is the same Josh Towers that was an MLB pitcher.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
Ground ball. Just foul. First and third, 1 out. Legends can choose to turn the double play, or they can just get the force out at second to stop the run from scoring. 59 into the pan. Legends up 5-3. Legends are plus 2.5 in this game. Getting hooked right now. Swing and a miss by Purdy. That's strike 3. 56 into the zone at least. A decent chase there. And it's going to be Bruce, the right guy at the plate. What do you do? Taravella with a walk. Bruce has been swinging a good bat tonight. One-on-one count. Taravella may be pitching around Bruce here. There are more arms in the bullpen. This is the guy you don't want to have beat you. Ground ball. Taravella's going to cut it off, and he's going to make the easy play. Gets out of a jam. J-Lo, the Lightning, more carnage. And the Legends getting very, very close to a massive sweep here.
Yes, they are. Lightning are still in it, so they still have some time to get some hits here. I just want to answer the Banana Corn in the chat. He's asking about the 55 mile per hour.
The difference, like the difference between pitches that are 55 or
yeah, I think he just wants to explain like the rule.
You want to take that one?
Sure. So in order for there to be a strike, the pitcher has to throw it 55 or under. If it's thrown above 55, it's going to be a ball. Obviously, a swing and a miss is still a strike.
You can swing at 55. Definitely part of the strategy out here.
Right.
56 into the pan, what do? Can you recognize it? Do you swing at it? Where's your breaking point as a hitter? 57, 58. I like to offer it 56, 57 if it's in the strike zone. So, yeah, it's one of those things that adds to the strategy out here for sure. And the reason we do 55, I'd say, if you go to PremierLeagueWiffle.com and look at our stats, or if someone could put the stats up in the chat, look at our league averages. I looked at our league average as a league. We're 268. That's pretty on point with
MLB.
Right. That's and no discredit to some other wiffle ball leagues out there. We support. We go play fast pitch stuff ourselves. But we'll see stat lines like this guy had 10 walks today, and 11 strikeouts and 1 home run.
Right.
That's what we don't want. We feel like it's a little bit of a boring product. We want action out here. That's why that rule exists. We want defense to be highlighted out here. That's why we want the ball in play. We want the ball hit hard in play. We want to show our talents of our players, and that's kind of the main reason that that rule exists. But well done. You explained that very well.
Thank you. I wouldn't say you're guessing if it's 55 because once you see a few pitches, you get a good idea of what the speed's going to be. And we do have a monitor up that is showing the speed of every single pitch.
Yeah, you'll see guys check it after every pitch. Yeah. Look up to the left there. And, there it is on the screen. Boom.
There it is.
And you saw Trench in the chat earlier saying, hey, this guy's 55 looks hard. So you'll hear players say that, like, ground ball. Mm-hmm. Evans. Oh, Evans overran it, and he's going to give it to Purdy. Is it in time? It is in time. Nice little heads-up play from Bo Evans. But, yeah, I mean, you'll see hit players say, hey, this 55 looks harder than normal. James McBride, my guy, a primer.
Thank you for subbing.
I love primers. Love our primers. Amazon Prime.
55, Dreamcatcher, probably we guess it's about 85.
Tavano.
Would you say, Jim?
What?
55 is comparable to like 85?
Yeah, that's what gets thrown around here. And we're throwing from 40-ish feet, 43 feet, I believe, so it does come in faster than you think. But yeah, we definitely want the ball in play in this league. And we still have pitchers that dominate. Look at Billy Santiwan, Tom Gannon. We have guys that come out here that are very, very tough to hit as well. So, no problem. Banana corn. Remind me of the Savannah Bananas. Kiefer, talk to Kyle Lohman. He'll get you set up with that. Getting that in the store. And Tanik's in the chat. And Tanik likes Anthony Garai's pants. Shocker.
Yes,
Shocker.
I know. Shocker.
Shocker.
He loves those pants.
He's a pant guy. Trench disappointed us all in wore pants tonight.
I know.
Really, really let down by that.
It's the white pants. Pants are fine. Wear black ones.
Yeah, I've stated my feelings on this subject too many times. Swing and miss by Wakefield. Wakefield putting together a good at-bat here. Game 3 here at the Hideaway. Legends have taken the first two. Swing and miss there. And it's not like the Legends have really dominated the first two, but it feels like this has been a blown out all night. And that's just not the case. 3-2 in game 1, 2-0 in game 2. And now 5-3. The Lightning did win the lead.
All close games.
The Lightning had a lead in this game, 3-0.
Yes, they did. Yep.
So the Legends have not blown out the Lightning by any stretch of the imagination. But it just feels like, oh, Tanik, look at that. That's the question right there. I see that's.
Chris is never going to let Dodos go.
Yeah, I don't think so. No. The Warbirds, we get along. We just went to the Aviators game. Mm-hmm. That's where we watched you and Trench and the Lightning series at the Aviators game. We had it on in the seats.
Oh, nice.
And that was a really good time because the Lightning were losing and we were coming up in 9th place. And that's kind of where we're starting to see the cracks, a big sweep. And they're looking at a back-to-back sweeps here. J-Lo, 8 straight for the Lightning if they lose this one. That's got to hurt you a little bit.
It does.
Seeing your Schmoopy out there.
Yeah.
You got to deal with this at home.
You talk about, let's go back to the comment about feeling bad for Chad, about somebody who does, you want to know who does more for the league? Kyle Lohman.
Yeah, Kyle Lohman is an executive member.
Hours upon
he
hours.
Spends his whole week here.
Yeah.
He said last night, he's like, I don't know if I can come by. I got to, it's my one night off from the ranch. I got to take J-Lo to dinner. Did he take you to dinner?
He did.
Oh, oh man, what a sharp guy.
Umpiring, Skycam, Dungeon, commentating, playing his games, trying to help manage the team, cleaning up, landscaping, you name it.
Bathrooms.
I clean the bathrooms.
I know.
Okay, guys?
I noticed that, by the way, yesterday. I was in there. I was like, oh, thanks, J-Lo.
You're welcome.
Kyle Lohman gets into one, but the wrong part of the ballpark on the wrong night. Nick Sansone, good to see him back in the outfield. That hip feeling a lot better, ranging over and making the play. No, Lohman was not traded at him. I did offer live on stream, and I'm going to put it out there for the whole league to hear it. Now I regret it because Taylor Briner's here. Weber said he's coming down. Snappers are 1-8 straight. They're not doing nothing. That's a bluff. They have 1-8 straight. They're not messing with nothing.
Yeah, I think Shane's just being funny.
Fouled back by Anthony Michael.
I'm going to give a quick shout out to the stream team again. We got Jim Dodos here commentating.
Hey, everybody. Ground ball up the middle. Tony Garay, what a series he's had. Welcome back, Tony Garay.
Tony Garay, 7 a night. We got Greg Kelly and Tom Gannon down in the dungeon. We got Chris Warfield on Skycam. We have Max Fernandez on the third base line umping. We have J-Dubs, Jonathan Wilson, on the first base line umping. And our beloved Buck Burner is our head ump.
Mr. Jerky himself, back in the truck up. He came in on Monday, just a bag full of jerky. Is like the delivery truck backing up to the dock. Buck walked out of here with probably like $1,000.
Laughing all the way.
Yeah, exactly. And then just drives off in the distance. See you guys. Next
I'm
POW.
off to Panama.
Yeah, Oh, what kind of pull is this? Oh, guys, stop it. Every night
boy.
with this. It's every night with this
constant
stuff.
discussion.
It's every night. Like,
What team would you like to see Jim Dodos on?
I blame Chat Police. He's the guy that's pushing this narrative. Oh, come on. I mean, everyone knows the Legends are my boys. Those are my boys. Good dudes on the Legends. I don't think the Lightning will never happen. As that's the end of the inning. I mean, J-Lo, that's like I don't think the Lightning are going to come back. I even given up commentating on them. Like strike three. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that 3-run inning was pretty cool, but that's about it.
That's about it.
I know. Got to find some other stuff. Really, it's just about. Come on, guys. I mean, the Snappers are good dudes too. I mean, I'd say between these teams, it would be Legends and Snappers. Would be if I had to theoretically place. And I see Warfield looking at me from the Skycam, like glaring at me already. But
Oh.
I'm a Warbird.
He's over there.
I am a publicly stating.
He's got his ear on everything that's happening.
I'm a Warbird. Every night I have to pledge my stance.
Banana Corn's gifting 5 Tier 1 subs.
Oh, Banana Corn. Good job
Atta
explaining
baby,
that.
what's
Good job
up?
explaining that rule, J-Lo. We're going to give you the credit for getting those
No, I
subs
think
out.
he might be one of Tanik's boys.
Oh, okay. Got it.
But either way, thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Yeah, every night I got to, pledge my allegiance to my team here. I mean, gosh, it's ridiculous.
I know. You're always on
like
the
a
chopping
broken
block.
record here.
Yeah.
Here's Casey Taravella. A big point in this game is spread drama. We have spread drama alert. If you Legends score a run, they are covering that 2.5 inside. As Purdy's coming and done a good job, but like Chad Phillips is managing this game to win it. That's nothing wrong with that. And it's popped up really, really high pop up there. Kyle Lohman, nicely done. Which is nothing wrong with that, but 11-27, nobody got extra experience tonight.
Right.
Nobody.
Right.
All series long. Nobody.
One thing.
Dennis O'Brien, 0 innings pitched.
One thing different that I noticed, and I don't know if it's the reason, but Kyle never gets a chance on defense, and he's actually out there.
Good.
So that's something.
And that's flared. Anthony Michael, and you're down to 1 out to cover this spread up. Lightning bettors may get bailed out here. But I'm just saying, Bruce Huson, no innings. Not even a sniff.
even a
Like, what
sniff.
is this a big
Yeah.
game for the Lightning? Are these the playoff games? Or
Right.
Why isn't Dennis O'Brien pitching? And you saw it in that Warbird series. They ran out of pitchers.
And honestly, seeing some of the stuff that Dennis O'Brien had, and it was just little bits of great, I'd like to see more of it.
I'm telling you right now, I
know?
lead this league in average. I lead this league in hitting. Mm-hmm. I stepped in there in Dennis O'Brien and took a screwball 54 miles an hour
In the
that
face.
started behind my back. I mean,
Yeah.
came in right inside my hip, and I had no chance on it. And he doesn't get 1 inning tonight. I mean, it was one of the best screwballs I've seen all season.
Yeah.
And that's the kind of stuff where I think this team's getting split on. Is what are we managing here for? How are we getting better?
Mm-hmm.
We're treating this game, they're playing this game like it's a playoff game.
Right.
It's getting managed. They got their best guy out there trying to, and nothing wrong with that, I guess, but we're playing for next year here.
Yeah.
And get
For
some
sure.
guys better. I mean, Dennis O'Brien over there is throwing a screwball at 54. That thing,
Get him in
he
there.
threw 4 more balls the next pitches because he doesn't have the reps.
And let's get eyes on. Ooh.
And Josh Towers, nice play. That's kind of and let Bruce pitch. Bruce has been open in the chat. He's been in the chat complaining that he's not pitching.
Right.
I don't see
That's part of what I was talking to you about when someone communicates something. Give him a chance.
I don't see other teams complaining about their team in the chat.
No.
Like, hey, I want to pitch more. I don't see that
Ooh.
going on. But you see Cody Reynolds doing it. I've seen Bruce do it. I've seen guys, it's leaking out into the public, like it's a sign of unhappy players. Yeah, Keith, no doubt Dennis O'Brien should pitch. I mean, he came in against the Warbirds, and I'm telling you, he did a pretty good job, and he just doesn't have the reps. Why not get him reps?
Yeah.
I mean, that screwball is definitely good enough to pitch in this league.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
And
and
I've
Towers.
mentioned it a few times. Yeah, get Towers in there.
Still a rookie in this league.
Yeah.
I mean, ridiculous. He needs reps. He needs to work out on some pitches. Mm-hmm. I mean, we know Jake Purdy can deal. That's a given. He pitched
Right.
game one. You know, that's the kind of stuff I fail to understand a little bit, The Warbirds, I mean, you might see
not alone, Jimbo.
Buck Burner might pitch tomorrow a little bit, I mean, you might see some guys get some reps. I mean, we've already kind of been doing that for a while, getting guys reps because, I can't pitch anymore, but
Oh,
no, the league's gotten good.
yeah. That's the other thing with
This
this
league's gotten good,
league,
man.
right? Pitchers are getting better.
Yeah, Turtles, you're right. He told me that too. I mean, yeah, Bruce spent all off season. Winter Whiffs was here when we were off stream. Bruce was here every night pitching. Mm-hmm. You can't even buy an inning,
Yeah.
and you're 11-27.
Let's see if the Lightning can do anything here. This is their last shot.
I'm not even announcing it, J-Lo, and that's how I'm not even like, I'm just ranting now. Now I'm just ranting, Ground ball, shortstop, Wigfield, scoops, gathers, fires, deals, out. I mean, I'm going to call on our producers right now, J-Lo, on this. I'm a little nervous on this booth poll.
Okay.
And you know what I'm nervous about. If Chad comes in the booth, you're doing the interview. No, I mean, you're not gonna make a deal with me on that, are you?
No.
Dang it! I knew it. I had to try. Shooter's got to shoot, And then Bruce Huson, a swing and a miss.
It's just gonna
Yeah, no. Actually, after that emotional response you gave earlier, I think I'm the guy that should give the interview.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll level with you.
I just think
I'll
it's
level
the
with you there.
smart play.
He's not coming up here anyway. Producers, make it happen. Don't do anything stupid. And here it is, Wigfield. And no, it's in the booth. A present for us, J-Lo. As Wigfield's going to give signs of life. Oh, excuse me. Got his little musical chairs here.
Here's the ball.
And you're right. Thanks, Ethan. Is this the ball we need to sign for that viewer that wants to sign ball from us? Did he redeem
Sure.
it? I don't know. He's got to redeem it.
Yeah,
first.
he's got to redeem it.
He's got to redeem it. Redeem that. I got a ball right here. Pen, Sharpie in hand. I mean, we already had Chad in the boot after a sweep. And all he did was really kind of offer
Yeah, he's
nothing.
just going to do the same thing.
Yeah, it was just a bunch
Yeah.
of BS.
Yeah. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, blah, blah,
Blah, blah, blah, who cares?
Yeah, it wasn't good content. I want a legend up in the booth so I can ask them
Yes.
about meaningful games coming up. And, the PLW playoff stretch is on.
It should be somebody
Yeah,
from
absolutely.
the winner of the series.
Calling on my producers to make it happen. And 2-2 up to Kyle Lohman, runner at second base. Tying run at the plate. Some real spread drama if that happens. Line drive, hard hit ball.
Oh, nice hit.
And it does not get to the wall. It will score a run. And an RBI single for Kyle Lohman, his hardest hit ball of the night.
All right.
As Bruce, a little bit of confusion, but he will come around to score. And that's going to be 5-4. I like Josh Towers out there giving high fives. Anthony Michael giving high fives. Where's the rest of the Lightning squad? What's going on? I mean,
Apparently, Bo Evans is out with a shoulder injury.
where? Where's Bo?
He,
Yeah, Bo's got an ice pack on already. Oh, yeah, he had a little play at second base there. He was
Yeah.
a little shook up on.
yeah.
And here comes Anthony Michael with a chance to send this, tie this ball game up. And now, what if Lohman got put up in the booth? Would you interview Kyle?
Sure.
Guys would be looking at each other all. Yeah,
I don't know who. I mean, sure. Yeah, I'm fine with
that'd
that.
be fun. No, enough of the Lightning. I'm burying the Lightning.
Yeah.
It's not happening. My producers got my back on this poll.
But we had all those cute nicknames people came up with earlier.
I'm getting anxiety about this poll. That was pretty cool. Yeah, you guys did have some nice little nicknames. Schmoopy's the one, though. You're sticking with that. Mm-hmm. Ground ball.
Oh.
Easy play.
Right to Ethan.
Hit hard right in Ethan's hands. Got the hop. And the Legends do complete the sweep, J-Lo.
Yes, they do.
It's a huge series for the Legends.
Huge series for the Legends.
Vaults them from 7th up into tie for 3rd with the Snappers. Not sure of the tiebreakers on that.
Not
off the top
sure
of my
either,
head.
but they have the same exact record.
21-18, great for the
Yep.
Legends. I mean, they can't worry about what's going on in the Lightning dugout. They did a great job tonight of just focusing on the task at hand.
Great
and
showing out for
executing
them.
and getting it done. Right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
So, Taravella did a great job on the mound. Billy Osgood, your guy, Nick Sansone, had a nice series. That really team effort.
Sansone, beast.
Trent Pacone with a 2 RBI double in that game. And our booth poll is up, and our producers do have our back,
All right. So
and look at Anthony
your
Cabral.
choices of who you want up in the booth. We got Casey Taravella, Billy Osgood, Tony Garay, newly added to the Legends, or our J-Rock, Jason Stevenson.
No, and I was just about to get into Tony Garay. I mean,
Is it Garay or
Garay.
Garay?
I
I'm
think it's
probably mispronouncing
Garay.
it. Yeah.
Cuban he is. But he comes in, hasn't played in a solid almost year, and just on a night where you didn't see too many home runs hit tonight.
No.
And belts went
balls
out of
just
here,
weren't.
just showing you.
They were just stopping pre-wall.
Tony Garay, that's the kind of storyline I'm looking for, and I'm going to make the call right now to Brad Ogden. Brad.
Yeah, looks like we got
Give
Tony.
Mr. Garay.
We want Tony.
I'm up for this. Tony's a really good guy.
Jim, I'm actually going to take this opportunity to visit the little girls' room.
Yes,
while
this
you
is a
chat
good
with
time.
Tony.
I will make the
All
interview
right, I'll
long
be
enough
right
to have
back,
you
guys.
Tony Garay, ladies and gentlemen, coming up into the booth. Really good guy here. This is maybe some of our newer viewers may not know who Tony is. He's been out here a long time, coming back from a knee injury here. So a really big pleasure here to have a Tony in the booth. Tony, welcome back to POW, man. Good to see you back out there.
It was great.
How'd you feel out there? How's the health, the knee, all that good stuff?
Strong, good knee. Everything's great.
Are you back on the softball fields?
No, not yet. That's too much moving around on the defense part. So
Right.
I got a couple more weeks.
Yeah, good to see you getting reps on the defense here.
Yeah.
We play on a pretty hard turf. Do you feel that at all?
I do. It is tired right
some
now.
game 3, something like that.
Yeah.
Let's get into your performance. You haven't played out here probably. You missed probably second half of the fall season, if I remember right.
Yes.
Tony, you come out, you get your first? Was that first at bat or second?
Their first one.
First at bat back.
That was awesome.
On a night where you just didn't see the ball flying too much, and you jolt one out of here.
I did.
Take me through that.
Oh, it was a nice hanging curveball. So I just turned on it.
Just did what you know how to do.
Yeah.
You've been doing it a long time.
I know. It was so fun. I was shocked myself.
So I hate to, because every time, one of the older men out here, what keeps bringing you out here to POW?
Oh, I love to play the game. Just softball, baseball. I love it. Yeah.
You just love it.
Yep.
You just love
Yep.
putting the bat on the ball, playing the game.
Yeah.
And competing.
Camaraderie, the guys out here, it's fun.
You're one of the teams, the Legends, like you guys are like a little family, one of the less trade teams, kind of the same guys.
Yeah.
So that's really cool to see you guys all really getting along out there.
Definitely love that about Brad, not trading us.
Right. And talked about the Legends there. Are you pretty tuned in on what's going on with the playoff race?
No.
Not at all. You're just showing up out here.
Yeah, this is first time back, so I'm going to try to get as much reps as I can.
I love it. Yeah, Brad Ogden was telling me before the game that, I was like, hey, you're missing Corral, you're missing Garcia. And he's like, my team got better tonight with Tony Garay out here, man.
Yeah.
So, and you proved him right out of the gate, just hitting jacks. So, love seeing that. The Legends are now 21-18,
Nice.
third place.
Oh,
you guys
very
were picked 9th to finish to start the league.
Yeah, I did know that.
Okay, good.
Awesome.
Does the guys have a little chip on their shoulder for that?
Yes.
For sure,
Yeah,
confirmed.
definitely, yes.
Are you aware of what was going on in the other dugout tonight?
No.
I have no clue.
Oh, about the trade?
Yeah.
That was crazy.
What was going on down in the field level when that was all going on?
We couldn't believe that happened right in the middle of a game like that.
Right. It was just like, it caused a delay. I mean, game 2 kind of got started late.
You're right.
So you guys definitely were talking about it over there?
Oh, yeah, we were.
Can you give me a little insight, a little gossip?
No.
No? Okay. You're going to keep it in the locker room?
That's right.
Oh, what a good teammate. Tell me about some of your other teammates. I mean, you're coming off knee injury, Sansone, and his hip.
Yeah.
He's out there in the outfield, too. It's good
He's
to
looking great, too.
He is. It's really cool to see you guys kind of coming back and recovering and back at the top of the standings.
It's going to be fun. Fun end of the year.
Good deal, Tony. I love seeing you out here. I think everyone had a really good ovation when you did that. So
Yeah, thank you very much.
Looking forward to seeing you more up here.
Definitely.
Tony
Thank
Garay,
you.
ladies and gentlemen.
All right.
Love seeing that. Yes, I know my Chad is going to be clamoring for Chad, but Tony's a classy individual, not going to give too much away. And look at tomorrow night, 6 p.m. One's Warbirds, J-Lo, as Gio Battistoni's girl displayed there.
There she is.
Yeah, One's Warbirds, you got two teams kind of at opposite ends of the spectrum here. Warbirds looking to scrap and take one.
Cinco de Mayo tomorrow.
It is Cinco de Mayo tomorrow, and
Yeah.
we're gonna maybe pay for the one's bar tab before the game.
Oh, that's nice of you
That's
guys.
something we've talked about doing.
Awesome.
So maybe we'll have a nice chance against the ones.
And then Friday night we got Vipers at Cajuns.
Vipers, Cajuns, two teams that are 18 and 18. I think that's our marquee series of the week. And Friday night has always delivered this entire season. So really looking forward to that one. Any takeaway thoughts for tonight?
Just want to remind Cody how much we love you. You're amazing. Don't feel bad. Yes, it was terrible how everything went down, but you're great.
Yeah. Let's encourage
Yeah.
Cody. I see the chat. I mean, everyone wants Chad. I can't, Look, we had Chad up in a sweep last week. We want to focus on our playoff rush. There's going to be plenty more of Chad to talk about. I promise. This is going to be
Absolutely.
something
Yeah.
that gets talked about all week.
Which segue right into the other highlight of the night. What our takeaway is go Legends.
Right.
Yeah.
We want to give kind of focus on the guys that are kind of doing things the right way and competing in this league. The Lightning unfortunately dropped to 11 and 28. So it's just a tough season. It's back-to-back sweeps. Is that 3 sweeps in a row? It's 8 in a row. That's 8 in a row. 8 in a
think
row
so,
now
yeah.
for the Lightning. And
Unfortunately.
Chad's got enough on his mind. I hardly even see Chad. I think he's pretty much kind of
He's on his way out.
He's on his way out of here.
Yeah.
So. Apologize to the Chad for that. Zeno Cole, I did make the trade offer. I'm going to follow up with Chad on that definitely after this game.
Sounds good.
And we'll have an update for you. I'll be, the Warbirds do play tomorrow, so you all will be knowing a lot more about that. And we'll continue to deliver in the future here for the lovely Jen Lohman. Look at those. It just happened. 5 subs at the end with a screen name. What screen name is that? It's a
I
bot.
can't even, there's so many characters. I can't even say it.
Appreciate that. Love the support we get night in, night out from our community.
Absolutely.
So,
Thank you guys so much.
Jim Dodo signing off for Jen Lohman. Good night.